Well, hello, people, my good fellows. Hopefully everybody is doing good. Hi, Shadow. Hi, Marak. You got a notification this time. Excellent. That's what we like to hear. Oh, there we go. Had a little echo. We're not gonna mind that though. It's gone now. Hopefully everybody's been doing pretty good. Happy to be back again this week. Just kind of like slowly catching up on life. So that is how it is. I'm doing better now that I have a Miki screen. Aw, Shadow! That's super sweet. I'm doing better now that you're in the chat.
I'm glad you didn't hear what I said.
Oh, I totally did, but you know.
Sure.
Mariah.
Ignored.
Echo, you mean we get to know everything?
Shut up.
Yes. Also, hi, Cody.
Hi.
Shut
How
up,
are
Cody.
you?
I'm doing pretty okay. How are you?
You know, surviving. I almost just said it's Monday, but it's not. Does that tell you how I'm doing?
That's fair, yeah.
Man,
I'm just getting ready for travel. That's all I'm doing.
where are you going?
Orlando and Nashville.
Orlando and Nashville. Well, you know, I'm in Nashville, right?
I do know that.
How is it, my friend, that this is the first I am hearing that you will be crossing my stomping grounds?
It's because I just booked the flight.
What's bringing
And I
you?
just found it.
Also, he told me not to tell you.
What?
That's 100% not true.
He lies.
Not really. Man, no. That's he's putting lies out there with his lying hole.
So is there an echo? Hold on a minute.
No, there was. I turned it off though.
Oh, okay. Someone just mentioned it.
So speaking of speaking of like talking with Cody here.
Speaking of lying out of my lying hole, yeah.
So I was talking with Cody the other day. I think it was Friday, wasn't it, Cody?
Yes.
Yeah, and we were just kind of, I don't know why we were on the subject of like the early day, like childhood stuff. I genuinely cannot remember how we got there.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But we were joking, we were just talking and just kind of sharing some stories, and I told a story that I did not think he would find as funny as he did, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to tell.
Okay.
All right.
So when I was a kid, elementary school, like we're talking like fourth or fifth grade. I think it was probably fourth. I had a big fucking sweet tooth, like almost every child. And so one of my favorite things to satiate said sweet tooth was whipped cream. Right?
Okay.
Specifically, the whipped cream in the aerosol cans.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
You've never seen those?
There's whipped cream and an air. Oh wait, never mind. Just
wait.
kidding. For some reason, you said aerosol can. I'm literally sitting here thinking, is this motherfucker about to tell me he's been doing whippets as a child?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I would have not been surprised at all.
I don't know what whippets are.
Oh. Sweet baby.
Bruh, like I know what it is, and
Anyway,
It's where you. Well, all right, yeah. You know what? I'll chat you offline. We're not gonna tell other kids how to.
Okay, yeah.
You're not gonna tell the 9-year-olds watching this stream right now.
Yeah. So anyway, for those, you shake the can and you do the nozzle and you get whipped creamy goodness. And so the idea is you're supposed to point the can down, right? And shake it before use. Well, at one point I was playing like a game or whatever. I think it was GTA 3. I'm fairly certain it was GTA 3. Anyway, so I didn't shake the can, nor did I have it pointed downwards. I just sort of, I had my mouth on the fucking nozzle and I let it go. And, it's funny you say that, Miki.
Alright.
Anyway, so, instead of getting the whipped cream like I normally would, I instead got the aerosol that was pressurizing the can. And before I knew what happened, I got a high. And again, I had no friggin' idea what was happening. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this whipped cream is amazing.
Oh my god.
And I had no idea what was happening. And so, that went on for maybe 2 months where every time, Dad would come back with groceries, you'd get the whipped cream. And I would unknowingly get high off of this whipped cream. And again, no idea what was happening. I had no idea. Anyway, so we had a maid at the time, and she was, I guess, she, would come by, once a month to clean the house. Anyway, so she gets to my room, she starts cleaning it, and I was a bit of a slob, so I had all of those used up whipped cream cans in my room, just sort of right next to each other. And so she assumed, rightly so, that I was getting high off of them, but also wrongly so. Anyway, so she tells my dad, and he pulls me aside, I guess, either later that day or later that week. I don't know when exactly he was told. And he goes, so, what are you doing with the whipped cream cans? Eating whipped cream? Like, it's fucking obvious. I'm eating the whipped cream. What kind of stupid question is that? And he goes, you getting high off the whipped cream? I go, I don't know what that means, Dad. What does that mean? I have no fucking idea. And so he literally had to explain to me what I was doing and why it was dangerous. And I was a sheltered kid, okay?
Yeah.
The fuck you.
You were definitely not as sheltered as I was.
Oh my sweet cheese. I mean,
But,
I'm thinking back.
But the thing of it is that I know people. Like how Tony puts it, I know a guy. I know people that do stupid fucking shit. And that's the reason why I know things like what you were explaining and doing whippets. Let's just say I had a friend that literally, or an ex-friend, let's say ex-friend, who literally had to make up a lie on why they cracked their head open and had to go to the hospital and all that. And the lie was that that they were playing hide and seek at church, right? Because her mother was very religious, very, very religious. So she went to church, and so she's playing hide and seek at church, and of course this is kind of weird because we're all high schoolers, right? So and she somehow got up on the roof, right? And she fell and cracked her head open. Well, then she decides to tell me what actually happened was that she was quote unquote doing whippets, but with a axe can,
Oh my god!
Yeah, and she was like, "I'm Spider-Man," and decided to try to climb this wall, right? And obviously that didn't go well, and she fell backwards and cracked her head open.
Who hasn't done that?
A lot of people?
Weird.
Pretty sure
Weird.
a lot of people.
Well, how else are you gonna find out if you're Spider-Man or not? That's my argument, and that has.
Try to shoot your webs at the wall like every other fucking 9-year-old. What do you
Well,
want me to tell you, man?
That I'm not good at science. Let's just leave it at that.
That's that's like the only way that I know things is because my friends experienced it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never got to really experience things myself. I just either witnessed it or just like them telling me their experiences. So,
you ain't missing much, I promise you.
I mean, you're not wrong, and
I never in all of my adventures, I have never done whippets. It's, to me, that was the most idiotic thing you could. Like, I don't know. Like, I was smart about my stupid things. I have no further, like, way to describe that. Oh, this could potentially, like, severely damage me? Nah, I'll pass. Yeah. Anyway.
Phoebe said she could fly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, no, bruh, this girl really, like, I just remember, like, she told me, and I'm like, wait a minute, I thought, like, this is what happened. And she's like, nah, it's just what I've been telling people. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, I don't know why you're, like, I know people that have literally done worse than that. Like,
that's like, I don't know, that's like as bad as, so I have a tattoo behind my left ear on the back of my neck. It's just a simple little tattoo. It literally is like a little, oh wait, I need to be on a further, here we go. It's just a little half of a heart, like this, and it's made out of little puzzle pieces, right? Like, this is all.
aw, that's kind of cute.
Well, you know, if it weren't for the fact that the other person who has the other half is a total fucking bitch, I would agree. But
oh, well, I didn't know that it was a matching tattoo. All right.
Yeah. Don't get tattoos when you're 17 and your buddy says, we should get matching tattoos. You always fucking hear about this shit in the stories. You always hear about it on TV. And you think to yourself, well, you know, it's really good. It can't, like, always be like that. This person's my bestie. They'll be my friend forever. Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it. Anyways, the bottom line.
I mean, hey, if you're gonna get a matching tattoo with someone, make sure that, like, if it's a matching tattoo, that it, like, isn't something like puzzle pieces or like me and.
Gee, thanks.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, stuff that go together like that. Like, you know, like, you could tell that if someone sees it, they're like, oh, who has the other piece? You know what I mean? Like, or, like, me and my friend, that I have been friends with for, like, you know, over 10 years now, we want to get matching tattoos, but it was going to be something more like we wanted to do, like, maybe Kingdom Hearts or, like, Disney type, you know, tattoos, where it wouldn't really, like, someone wouldn't think that another person has, like, a matching tattoo to it, you know what I mean? Like,
well, yes, that's if you're not a stupid fucking 17-year-old, that's of course the wise decision to make, is to get those tattoos to where nobody really knows it is one until you put them side by side. I was not that smart kid. But so anyways, this is the tattoo that's behind my neck and has been ever since I was 17 years old. And those of you who might be kind of starting to crunch the numbers and be aware, 17 years old is not enough to get a tattoo without parental consent. My mother would not have consented to this, but I'm slick as shit, like a fucking idiot, and I got the tattoo somehow anyways. I don't know. I don't ask me. Shady people.
don't ask me.
Shady people be shady, but the bottom line is that my mom did eventually see it. It actually took a while because it was pretty well hidden. She did eventually see it, and when she did, legit, no cap, I lied to her and told her that a friend of mine drew it on the back of my neck during school with a Sharpie. And I literally told her that for like 2 months straight. I was like, yeah, we're doing like a friendship thing, so we keep redrawing it as it starts to fade. And she believed me. And I was like, I don't really know why. Or maybe she like lied to me to try to make me feel better, like I did a good job. But yeah, that was I thought I was pretty fucking slick, and until I wasn't.
See, I could never, like, I wouldn't be able to, for me to even be able to do that, I would have had some freedom, and I never had freedom. Like, I mostly stayed at home and helped, my older sister take care of her children, and my middle sister was the one that got to go out and do a lot more shit than I did. Because she had more friends.
Isn't working. That's weird. Is the chat box working for anyone else, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the video's paused. What the fuck?
But yeah,
that's part of the reason I use pop out, because then that doesn't.
Well, no, I did pop out, and for some reason it was still paused.
But yeah,
I turn off the original link and then have just pop out.
There's a story being told. Shut the fuck up.
It's fine.
Apologies for technical support.
Thanks.
Never apologize for technical support.
Maybe it sounded, I was being, okay, you can't see my face. I was smiling when I said that. I hope that nobody thinks that I'm that mean.
I could have texted him that.
Well, thank you for the humility. But I'm not that kind of asshole. I had to highlight that because I realized maybe my tone did not carry my smile as well as I hoped it had. Please.
But yeah, my middle sister got to do a lot more shit than I did. Like, I'm talking about, like, going to concerts with...
Look where that got her. She was pregnant at 16.
Damn!
17, but...
17, whatever. Tomato fucking tomato.
Well, I mean...
Tomato fucking pregnant.
Oh my god. I mean, our dad definitely didn't really, like, help with that, because when my mom was trying to, like, get him to, like, talk to my middle sister about dating a 22-year-old at 16, he didn't really seem to have a problem with it. So,
oh yeah, pedophilia, fine.
But yeah, so
Kentucky.
God. No. So yeah, my sister got to go out and do a lot more shit than I ever did. Like I said, like going to, like I said, like concerts with like a 20-something-year-old, and and she got to do a lot more shit, and so I mostly stayed home, or like I was helping watch our older sister's kids. And I didn't really get to go out and do much. Like, I think I've already explained this before, where I had to like really, really convince my mom to let me go to a convention. Like, it was my second time going to one, but it would have been my first time going all 3 days and not just going one day. And I had to like really convince her, because my middle sister was like, no, don't let her go. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
The thing is, though, the thing is, though, and again, her family dynamic is so fucked. Like, it's not my place to go any further than that, but like, it's just, I feel bad because your childhood was stolen from you.
I mean, if I had to do it all over again, I mean, there might have been some things I would have changed, but to be honest, there wouldn't have been really anything I would have changed, like, too much. Because, I liked, to an extent, I liked helping my sister, watch my niece and nephew. Like, it's just, I wish that I would have been able to go out and do a lot more things, as a teenager, like go out and actually have some kind of freedom, but like
Do the stupid shit.
I mean, not do too much stupid shit, but yeah, I get like go out and
Just
like
some.
actually get, like experience things. Like I like most of the time whenever I would go out to do something, like you know, I think there'd only been a few, like I can count on how many times I went to the movie theater with my friends on one hand while I was in high school. So like so yeah, it like I wish I would have been able to do a lot more things, but other than that, like I would have not traded helping my older sister take care of her kids. I guess I love my niece and nephew, like my older niece and nephew. Yeah. So, but man, just like like watching other people like experience doing the stupid shit was like I really want to experience that, but at the same time, I really don't want to experience that.
I mean, if you want, I've got a few stupid stories I could share.
I mean, I think we've all heard them.
No, there's a few I haven't told.
Oh, you're holding out. You were holding out, huh?
I always hold a few in reserve.
I need a good font. I don't like this. I don't like this font. I think it needs to be more. It needs to be something different.
Not fucking Comic Sans. Like, come on.
Well, to be honest with you, I was trying to match my own writing style, which Comic Sans is the closest to that in terms of just like an existing unpaid for font. Which it does. It matches my writing, but it just doesn't work for the logo.
Alright, let's...
Not when you have the fucking, like, Czech logo and Infinity's Link logo with this super pretty, like, Roman style fucking lettering.
Uh-oh.
What? Wait. Uh-oh? Why uh-oh?
Did you drop something, Tony?
No, Leafy snagged on my headphone wire.
Y'all and your fucking headphone wires.
Oh,
Y'all and the fucking cats.
and the dog.
I was gonna say,
She did that earlier. I mean, I have like a list of fonts on like Photoshop if, you know.
Nordic
Use
font,
impact font.
I like impact. I do actually.
It's for very. I think it's very specific. I just use it because it's the only one I'm more familiar with. That's all. Ah.
Tony, I don't know
think
what that
that,
is. What is that?
I think
That's
I've
our
used
business card.
impact before.
Ah, nice. Oh, that's the font. Is that the font
I mean,
you want to go with?
You can use that as a guide if you want. It's not necessarily, but it's just like, hey, this is what we used in the past, so
It's
to go in a direction, and we just go from there.
it's very bubbly.
I said the same thing. I was like, wow, this is really bubbly and girly. It's girly.
I feel like it's a girly version of graffiti. Does that make sense?
For the hold up. I do have an I'm gonna where are you?
Do I have? Am I gonna have to open Photoshop itself?
Let's see what impact looks like. Impact is not bad, actually. I do enjoy me a good impact font.
So I enjoy being impacted, alright?
Wow!
Hell yeah!
You're a family-friendly channel.
Yeah, we were just talking about whippets and... Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Rolls eyes. Gross.
Family
Talk about getting drunk.
Pretending to be Spider-Man, yeah.
But hey, Miki, any possibility of using the background on this as part of the background, so it's not just like black?
Well, you gotta give me a chance.
I just sent it to you.
Say no.
All right. The only one thing that really bothers me about this right now is that it is not centered.
Oop.
Because the infinity's
Oh,
light
no.
window
Yeah.
is bigger than the check
Well,
window.
why don't you maybe switch them? Like switch the Infinity's Light one with the check one and see how well that goes?
Well, it would just be uneven on a different side. Hang on.
Well, maybe like if you put it on the other side, you could tilt it the other way and it would make more space.
Well, because Infinity's Light, they're both perfect. Like as far as, so.
I think I know what you're going with, but
I cannot fucking remember what layer I just put this font on. Or not layer, what folder? I have folders for each of you fuckers, and was it on Joker?
Oh.
No,
But,
was it on Darkon? I was on Darkon's last. Okay, it's on Darkon's. Crisis
So,
averted.
Would you like to hear a few of the stories I have in reserve? If not, I can hold on to them.
There we go. Now it's
Hold on to him for a minute.
Okay.
Y'all
just let me know when.
We'll get you.
Wait, why are we holding on to him? Is there
Yeah.
Well, because remember, I have some stories I haven't told in reserve.
I know. Why are we holding on to them? Why are we reserving them?
Well, I asked. I said, do you want me to tell them now, or do you want to hold on to them?
I know. I'm asking Cody.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god!
I just have to say, Marak said, "What does wingdings look like?" We all know what wingdings look like.
I don't.
Oh shit! It's literally the fucking symbols and shit. It's like it's literally no letters. It's all symbols.
Oh. Okay, I actually did not know that.
Yeah, no, there is no letters. It's all symbols.
You've definitely seen it before. I doubt that you ever like knew it had a name.
Yeah, it's called wingdings.
It's this shit.
Bro, like
Gross.
we all
And every single one of them is a letter of the alphabet. Have fun reading that shit.
Ugh.
I mean, look,
You know what?
that would-
I want you to send me your resume, but in wingding font.
that would be amazing.
You will regret that choice.
That would be amazing. I would love to see that, actually.
It will be amazing because I am sending him my resume.
Oh my god! I really
In wingdings.
Do it!
As soon as I have it, it's just me slapping it on, converting it to wingdings, and saying another one.
Another one.
I make sure you clearly label it because I don't want to send them the wrong one.
Label it silly meme resume, LOL.
If I do, can I get hired as an? I'm
No,
confused.
they're asking if they did it in wingdings, would they get hired as an editor?
Oh no. No. Sorry. With that said, though, so ignoring, I guess we're ignoring Cody, and we're just gonna charge on ahead.
What?
So,
No.
Yes, please ignore me.
so I was a very inquisitive child.
You
I
don't
was-
say.
I wanted to learn how things worked. I liked taking things apart and putting shit on shit that probably shouldn't be on it.
Sounds alright.
So, one such example of my inquisitive nature was finding out that when you put a can of Axe in a very hot fire, it explodes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So, we had moved to this new house. And out in the field behind the house, there was this huge fucking dollhouse that, like, just sitting there. This huge fucking, like, this thing was, like, the size of a large dog crate. This is a big fucking, dollhouse. So we stuck a can of Axe in the very center of it and lit the thing on fire.
Rad.
You know, as you do.
As you do. And so,
Yeah.
This fire got, like, 7 feet tall. This is a big goddamn fire. So, you know, we're about a football field's length away from the house, so you can see this fire from the house. And me and my buddy Chad, you know, we're a bunch of fucking idiots, are standing maybe
As you are.
5 to 6 feet from this dollhouse, and we've been sitting there for like 15 minutes at this point.
Yeah.
And at this point, we were just like super bored. We're like, God damn, it like nothing's happening. What the hell? I guess we just wasted our boom. And fucking like, we fell over. We could not hear a damn thing. I mean, like that high-pitched whine. I think tinnitus
Like
is what it's
No,
called.
the flashbang
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
High
So-
pitch, yeah.
Again, we're laying on you could hear this fucking explosion for like a mile. And we're on the ground, like 5 feet from this roaring fire and this explosion sound, just laughing our asses off. Because the hilarity of like the timing of it was like, what the fuck, nothing's happening. Yeah, we thought that was the funniest shit ever. And so my mom hears this explosion, she looks out the back and she sees a 7-foot fucking fire in the middle of the field and us sprawled out on the ground 5 feet from it. She comes out fearing the absolute
dead.
worst. Yeah, exactly.
I was about to say, when does the ambulance, fire department, and police show up?
So she gets out there freaking out. And we can't hear her. We can see her screaming at us, and we're just there. We're on the ground laughing like a goddamn loon.
Yeah, no,
Not too long after that, he started making anime parodies. So kids,
Yep.
this is the PSA.
You know, the funny part is
story.
the funny part is you're not wrong. Like that timeline is frighteningly accurate.
So kids, take notes.
Tinnitus
I
leads to
mean-
a bridge series.
Tinnitus leads to anime parodies.
the funny thing is that like, yeah, I didn't do stupid shit like that. Like, you know, like most of the time when it was like purposely, like, yeah, I would play with like matches and shit, right? But the one time that like I almost caught a trailer on fire was an accident. And it was because we had a fireplace, and because we lived in a double wide trailer, and we had a fireplace, and what ended up happening is I took I had this blanket, like one of my favorite blankets, and I threw it over my shoulder, and it went into the fireplace, and I started dragging it across the floor. That's the only time that I've ever caused like a huge fucking like fire anywhere. Like most of the time when it was purposely like, catching things on fire, it was just playing with matches and lighters. And that was like, I never did shit like that ever. Like my mom would absolutely fucking kill me. Like, I mean it. She would kill me if I did something like that. Like, I feel like your parents are a lot more lax than my mom will ever be.
I mean, my dad beat my ass a lot, so.
Ooh.
Yeah, but like...
like with a goddamn paddle, like, that shit hurt.
Sensitive subjects are sensitive.
Very sensitive.
well, at least your dad didn't make you go and, pick the thing out that you were gonna be hit with. So...
I mean, he did once. He said, "Don't."
Sensitive things are even more sensitive.
Can you please not talk about that?
All
So-
I have to say is willow tree. That's all I have to say.
Ooh, the
All right,
second.
so onto a lighter note and dumber note. There was the time where shortly after my fascination with fire started, I tried to see if I could make a homemade firework.
He was 28 at this point.
Oh, Tony.
And the funny.
That didn't end well because, like an idiot, I don't think it was glass that I made the casing out of. I think it was like hard clear plastic.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah. And well, the scar on the palm of my left hand is from that. So that didn't end well.
I can hear your insurance premiums going up right now.
Miki, do you have Onyx?
Onyx.
The font? Onyx, yeah.
Probably not. It's just I have like your standard font.
Yeah, it's a standard font.
Dumber? What? Yeah, I guess.
If not, then
No.
The doghouse wasn't
I was
good
just
enough
I was just
firework?
looking
Nah.
I was just looking through like the standard fonts and saw it and I'm like, oh, I mean, that doesn't look bad. It's not as like bubbly, like, you know, it's a font.
Oh,
It's a font that exists.
I think I picked the font. I actually like the way
Impact.
Impact looks. It's very.
Oh,
it's
did
just
you?
Very. Well, yeah, I've always liked Impact. That's what I was saying. Is I've always been partial to the Impact font.
I'm glad you specified that. That was funny. Nice timing.
Wait.
Big preach.
Well.
Then there was the time where also to preference this, the neighborhood kids were assholes. I mean, I didn't do much to help them. I mean, like, you know, they definitely didn't like me. And I just sort of ran with it. Like, all right, you want a villain, I'll give you a villain.
Lord.
Yeah. So there was the time where I gutted a RC car
Prefer.
and removed the wooden or like plastic handles off of knives, like kitchen knives, and then bolted them to the front of the RC car. I'll give you 3 guesses as to what happens next.
Oh. I cannot wait.
Well, me with an RC car with 2 kitchen knives on either side of it, chasing the neighbor kids. Laughing like a loon.
You know, like you do.
Oh, it only...
I still
It'll-
don't have a good response to that story, and I've heard it before.
Oh wait, I've heard the story before too. Never mind. But I've heard so many stories, it's hard to like remember which ones he's going to tell next. Like, I just the ones that really stick out in my mind is the adult content on the intercom at school and you know, talking about go sit next to my legs in the living room. So those are the 2 stories that really fucking just stayed with me because, man, when you are that fucking high to a point where you're literally just like, go sit next to my legs on the couch and it's pool noodles in some shoes. Well, when you're that fucking high, that just sticks with you. It really does.
Mr. Tony, what's your dumb and dumber moment? Okay, all right.
I feel
dumber
like
moment.
Mr.
we've
Tony.
covered that though. Have
Well,
we
okay,
not?
now the question is, now when you say dumb and dumber, do you mean me and another person, or a dumb act followed by an even dumber act? Because I do have both.
Yeah, who's your Thelma and Louise boyfriend, Tony?
That would absolutely have to be my buddy Chad, which ironically enough, he actually
That's so great.
He
Chad.
yeah, right. It's always a fucking Chad.
Nice.
I thought you were gonna say
Continue.
Topher, but
No, see, Topher was super smart. He was just lazy.
yeah, but he was also a stoner, and stoners do some.
All right,
Why
all
the
right,
fuck
Up
is it
shit.
that all Tophers are fucking stoners?
all right.
He
Hold on.
was the one with the pool noodles and the shoes.
Yeah,
That-
all right, I'll tell the Topher story. All right, I'm pretty sure I told it before, but I'll tell it again. So I had this buddy who was a senior while I was a sophomore, by the name of, his full name was Christopher. I don't remember his last name. I'm not going to give it out. But instead of going by Chris, he went by Topher. You know, the other half of Christopher.
Because he's token Topher, apparently.
Yeah, exactly, yes.
Nice.
Anyway, so he actually had his own
Wait,
apartment.
Full pause. I think I'm done. You tell me.
What about
Weren't
the background that I sent you?
I used something different.
What?
Wait, did you mean to use it on the font and not the background, or
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know. I thought I heard him say like use it on the font instead of it.
Well,
being
I was
black.
just curious. I was just curious to see what the green dots would look like as the background for that.
I thought you were going to make the line art for Dargon and myself.
Oh, yeah, I still need to do that. Just kidding.
Yeah. I wasn't sure.
It's been a fucking minute, you know?
All right, what was I? Oh, Topher. Right. Okay. So Topher, he had an apartment.
Right on.
He didn't have a good family life, so he lived on his own. And he was one of those guys where he was just, the dude is legit a certifiable genius. Like the dude had like an IQ, like I don't even
He
fucking
had
know,
an
super
IQ.
fucking high. Yeah, it was fucking crazy, and he never had to try, and he just aced everything. He's like the kind of dude, like if he actually put forth the effort, like this motherfucker be curing cancer.
Yeah. fuck
Like that is right. Yeah, no, like he's Senku levels of holy shit. Except, you know, not driven like Senku. Anyway.
I was also gonna say he's real and Senku's not, but I guess that
Also
works
true.
too.
Anyway, so you know,
I mean, I've never met this Topher. Who knows if he was real or not? You know what I mean?
he was definitely
Of the imagination.
anyway. So
fair.
I went over to his apartment, and I just knock on the door, you know, and he never left his doors locked ever. Like, I never understood that about him. Anyway, so I knock. I said, "Hey, Topher, you around?" He goes, "Oh yeah, I'm in the kitchen." I go into the kitchen and I see him standing over a pot of boiling water, dropping grains of rice one at a time into the water. And I'm like, "Dude, what are you doing?" And he goes, "I'm making rice. It needs to be exact." Like he was counting the grains of rice.
Bro, I'm fucking
Excellent.
done.
Excellent.
And I'm like, "Dude, how baked are you right now?" And he goes, "You know that pound of White Widow?" I go, "Yeah, it's gone."
Bro.
And I'm like, should I? Do you need a? Should I call the hospital?
Should I call somebody? Yeah.
and he's like, "Nah, dude, it's all right. Just go into the living room. You can chill next to my legs." I go into the fucking living room, and he's got pool noodles sticking out of his goddamn shoes.
Fucking what? Stoners are fucking crazy.
Like that
Hey,
shit.
hey, now
Go to-
I
go to-
resent that.
Go to
I
room
might
and be
not
high.
represent it anymore.
I think that's hysterical.
Oh god.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Bless you.
When you get that fucking high, where you're like your legs are separate from your fucking body.
Dude,
that's
The only other time I've ever seen anyone the only time I've ever seen anyone else that high was when Chad and I tried salvia, and he thought his legs were walking around without him.
Man, that just reminds me of someone telling me about doing let's see, doing some coke and like
That ain't how Coke supposed to make you feel?
No. It just reminds me of when like they tried it for the first time and they were so fucking paranoid and
Oh yeah. Okay.
and like
That checks out.
they thought that their shoe was a bird, and they were also talking about how like their friends spent like, I don't know, 2 hours on the floor trying to find a rock. Like, not like a rock you found outside, like that kind of rock. So, I like, that's what it reminds me of. Like, I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ, you people, I swear. Like, why would you do this to yourselves? Like, what's the point?
You know, somewhere in between the fucking, like, cracked out haze, you find the point. The problem is when you sober up, you lose it. I'll literally never forget babysitting a group
I don't like where this is going. I'm sorry, Miki, continue.
What up, Robert?
What up?
Alright.
Wait, hold up.
okay.
Is that the guy who did the animation for the Lily Can Walk?
No.
No? Okay.
No, that guy's name is
No, his name is Matt.
yeah.
Okay, I don't know who Robert is.
No, he's
Just Robert.
Somebody, yeah.
Yeah, just Robert.
I was trying to place out. I'm like, I was like, do I know this guy? I feel like I should know this guy.
Fucked up, man.
Damn.
Got me fucked up. Anyways, so it makes me think of the time that I babysat a bunch of. So it's like you call it babysitting when you take care of a bunch of people who are about to trip acid, but you're the only sober person.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'll tell you what. You find some like I said, you find the realizations while you're cracked out of your fucking mind, and then you just lose them once you sober up. And it's very true in the case of one of my friends. We'll call him Jay.
For legal reasons.
For legal reasons, I won't reveal his full name. We'll just call him Jay. And literally, so this is a group of like 7 or 8 people. And I'm literally the only sober person. I mean, I was fine with that. Everybody had experience with this. This should have been a non-issue, okay? This should have been a non-issue. But my friend overestimated his own abilities and took way fucking too much. And it ended up, my God. How to explain the situation of how this happened? All right, let me think.
No, what happened?
Where do I fucking start? And we were all good. Everything was great. Everybody was happy. We were all doing really, really great. And then this motherfucker starts tweaking out. And he starts like shouting random babble at the top of his lungs. And you have to understand, there are like 6 or 7 other people who are also tripping their frickin' balls off. And he's doing this, and he's shouting, and they're all getting super paranoid. Like, one of them was very attached to our floor fan. It was his safe place, and he did not feel safe anymore when my friend Jay was shouting. So, I shit you not, they all had one collective idea. One person wanted to fucking kill him with a frying pan to get him to stop. The others were like bent on like knocking him out and like attacking him to get him to stop because shit's illegal. We lived in an apartment, you know. They're all like thinking he's gonna like cause us all to go to jail or something. So instead, they all start they all come to the consensus that knocking him out just yet maybe not a good idea. So they, with tripping balls on acid, pick him up. 2 people are helping hoist up his legs. 1 person is hoisting up his arms because this dude is like fucking probably 6'3", big ass buff guy. and carried him to the very far back of the apartment, away from the living room and into his room. And I had to fight back the people to get out of the room because they were about ready to smother him with a pillow. Not good. And I proceeded to literally sit down on his chest and hold my hands over his mouth, not his nose, because I'm not a fucking idiot, to get him muffled enough to where his screaming couldn't necessarily be heard outside of the walls. And like the thing that cracks me up the most about this situation is that there's also a patio door connected to his room, and these other fucking bikers were like taking turns, like it was taking rounds at a fucking zoo to come and look at him freak out.
That's brilliant. Holy shit.
And I will never forget that he told me explicitly, he said, Miki, I've solved it. I figured out how to travel back in time. And then he just started repeating. Wait
a minute, I feel like I've heard this story before.
It's possible. It's a fun story.
I think I've heard this part before.
And he started repeating, up is down, left is right, T is for total, and something else. And that was it. That was the code. That was how you traveled back in time. He had figured it out. And he was shouting that at the top of his lungs. Up is down, left is for right, T is for total, and something. And so I literally, for an hour, had to sit on his chest with my hands over his mouth to keep him from screaming and alerting the neighbors. Meanwhile, all the other people are just like chilling in the living room or watching, like probably wishing, or maybe they actually thought they had popcorn because, you know, it was possible. And it was such an experience to the point where, like, the next day after it all started to wear off and they all started to kind of calm down, they apologized profusely. Not only did I have to wrangle in Jay, but I literally had to, like, I ended up having to lock the door because it became such a problem of some of them wanting to come in and attack him and be violent. And they all felt really, really bad, so they bought me a giant fucking dinner and a huge ass bottle of Patron as a way of apology. And, you know, he found it, man. In that moment, he had his realization about how to travel back in time, and then when he was sober, it was gone. And that's the story.
Yeah, no, like...
Excellent.
Oh, fuck.
I have a couple of notes for him, just in case if he ever wants them.
Like, I think, like, the most that I've had, like, because I was the babysitter once, but it wasn't for, like, people doing acid. I was babysitting stoners. And so this is, like, 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. They all decide we're going to Taco Bell. They've all decided this is what we're doing. And I'm like, okay, sure, let's go to Taco Bell at like 5, 6 in the morning.
The collective mistake.
And so I don't drive. So I'm the babysitter and I don't drive. So one of the people that is high is driving. And we get to Taco Bell and we order our food and we end up ordering like $300 worth of food.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a bunch of stoners for sure, dude.
And I'm sitting there just like, what? What just happened? Like, one moment we're like, I didn't even realize that we ordered that much food. And I'm just like, what the fuck just happened? What happened? Like, I was confused. I was like, how did we go from just going to Taco Bell to get food to ordering like pretty much $300 worth of food? What happened? I missed something somewhere. Like, my brain did not process what happened. Well, one of these motherfuckers literally was just like, I will have everything on the menu.
One of every food, please.
Yes, exactly. And there was like, I want to say there was like, including myself, there was like 7 people.
I mean, dude,
So-
this is why you don't go to the grocery store hungry. This is why you don't take a stoner to Taco Bell. The signs are all there.
Look, that was the first time I'd ever gone out, like, ever done that with a stoner. So I had no idea that, like, I mean, it's a good thing that I wasn't paying. It was a good thing I wasn't the one paying. So, like, someone literally spent their rent money on Taco Bell.
Did they actually fucking pay for it? Because I don't know if y'all know, but weed it's expensive. If you are fucked up enough to spend $300 at a Taco Bell, you're either, man, holy shit. I can't even like fucking speak to that, man. You guys, you don't understand how fucked you have to be on pot to do something like that.
Oh man, and there be like 6 of you.
Like
6 stoners walking to Taco Bell. The rest.
Exactly. That was almost like it was, except we were in the drive-through. So it was 6 stoners and the babysitter show up at a Taco Bell drive-through, and the babysitter's not doing the job because I'm literally like, I want to go to bed, but these stoners want food, and I have to make sure they're okay, and they end up ordering like basic.
Jesus Christ! You actually reminded me part of the story. All right, hang on, Robert. Okay, you said my name. What's up? What's going on? Hey, why aren't I on there? Oh, I just didn't have the room to fit you in there, buddy. I'm sorry about that. And then, who knows, the Maple Tree Guild from I Don't Want to Get Hurt, so I max out my defenses. I know of it. Bo Furry is freaking fantastic.
Never seen it.
I fucking love it, man. It's super cute. It's really funny. It's actually got some decent, I don't know. It's stupid, but it's great. Anyways.
It's literally like, for those of you who have played games with me, it is quite literally Tony the anime.
So.
Well.
You remind
Guess
me.
I'm not watching it.
No,
damn.
Not that
savage.
Not Shield Hero Tony, but Breaking Game Tony.
A fucking.
Then I guess I'm not watching it.
So. You actually reminded me during that whole babysitting experience. I will never forget now that I've remembered. Actually, no, I'll probably forget again in a week and then remember randomly later on the line. So I guess I'll never forget in terms of if something reminds me, I will remember. Okay, all right, we're not doing this.
That is in fact how memory works, though.
You know. Fuck you guys.
You know.
But I'll never forget having to leave. I just remembered I did have to leave at one point because they were super thirsty and they were all trying to leave. Because they wanted Gatorade. And so in order to keep them from leaving the premises of the apartment, I did actually have to leave. And I will, now that I remember, and I will always remember this when I am reminded of it, I will never forget how fucking happy this one dude was to get a blue Gatorade.
It's the best one.
Dude, he literally treated it as if I had handed him liquid gold. And the thing that's the funniest about it is that he wasn't excited so that he could drink it. He was just excited to have it. And then he proceeded to not fucking drink it for hours. And he just held on to it. It was his blue
Fucking-
Gatorade.
This blue Gatorade is there are many like it, but this blue Gatorade is mine.
Yes, that is basically to a certain level. That is what happened with this situation, and I, now that I remember, did not forget it. Fuck you guys.
All right.
But that was kind of precious though. Like, I don't know, man. But that was kind of cute. Like, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like wasteful to not drink it, but at the same time,
he like as they started coming down in the wee hours of the morning, he did eventually drink it because he was dehydrated as fuck.
Damn it! Now I want Gatorade.
but like it was kind of adorable that he like was literally just like ecstatic to have.
Dude just wanted a fucking Gatorade, man.
He was just very appreciative that you gave him Gatorade. It's just so it's cute.
To have
It's adorable.
the basic
I love
need
that.
met. Yes.
The basic-
Yeah, no, it was literally just like you made that dude's day, and and
I'm pretty
that.
sure that the acid made that dude's day. Let's not fucking
Yeah,
lie here.
but like the Gatorade just made it even better. Like you sweetened the pot even more with the Gatorade.
Sweeten the pot.
Oh my god, Miki, I love it. I love how that looks.
Oh, yeah? See? Fucking told you.
Fucking told you.
You and your green dots.
So,
Oh.
You and your feminine green dots.
Hey, Miki.
hey, I'm perfectly secure.
Just so people don't get confused, do you mind putting just like a little heart over the fingers just so people don't get confused? Because like a lot of people were like, is Chibi just snapping? Is that what Chibi's doing? And I'm like, no, it's
fucking stylish in its own way. It'd be like
Just
like a common day mafioso.
I'm like,
You know
no.
what? I think maybe just put the index finger down and raise the one directly to the right.
The middle finger. Well, it was either going to be that or it was gonna have like the hand, like the fingers like together, and but I was just like, man, I love Ari so much, and her little Chibi throwing up gang signs. Totally, man.
Fucking
Totally.
represent, yo.
Oh my god, you're too white for that.
Say that combination of words again.
Yeah, you're too white for that. Too white. Sorry. But yeah,
Fucking racist.
yeah, that would be you. Anyways.
Too sensitive again.
He's over here.
They're sensitive.
He's over here fucking appropriating with the
I absolutely love it, Miki. It looks great.
Legit.
Homie over here saying family-friendly content. Tony, that's a racism.
I'm literally
Oh my.
fucking dying.
You know, if you're just gonna come out and say it.
Oh my god.
That's a racism.
That's a racism.
Yeah,
Talk to me about anything about religion. That's a racism.
That's religiosity.
Oh, that's a good one. I've never heard that one before.
God damn it.
All yours, dude.
Sweet fucking Jesus. Why have I done this?
All right, so let me change the. All right, where are you?
Is that the portal gun from Rick and Morty?
Bruh.
That's what it looks like, does it not?
What? Hold up. What are you making right now?
What are we making right now? I
I
kind of
don't-
wonder what the fuck we already talked about doing.
All right.
What are we doing?
There you go.
Okay. Hey, Miki.
Yes.
We do need a little bit of a resizing.
Oh?
Bigger.
Resizing on what?
He's nuts. Back at him. You guys were silent for too long. You forced my hand.
Nah, no one did shit.
2
Darkon, I've never been more proud of you.
Okay.
No, he's my son.
How
Only I'm
dare-
allowed to be proud of him.
I've
How does
never
that
been.
work?
I've never been more proud of you for sneaking into D's nuts joke.
No, no.
That
Nicely
wasn't
done.
a sneak. That was brute forcing through the door.
Bro,
Good.
you can brute force me. Hey.
You guys!
Got him.
It's all right. He's my son. It's all right.
What do you mean, got him?
We
we're-
talked about this. We're a fucking family-friendly show.
Look. We're allowed to make that joke. He's my son.
Alright. Oh my god.
It's-
Am I about
All right, that made me cringe a little bit. I'll be real.
Ah!
then you know.
Oh, hey, Joe, hold up. I wouldn't leave just yet, bud. Stick around for a few more minutes. Trust me, you will not be disappointed.
Oh.
We've got an announcement here that we're gonna make here in just a moment, but we just need to resize the banner here real quick. So please stick around. You won't regret it.
Something about that doesn't make sense. Something about this doesn't make any sense. What
Uh
the fuck is happening?
oh.
On your image, it shows that it needs to be... What?
Ooh.
Okay, alright. Hold tight. 5
Uh oh. Stinky.
seconds, bro. Don't fuck with me right now. Alright, I
I be fucking.
gotta fucking math here. Okay, hang on.
Oh god, mathing.
Yeah, for real. You know?
It's like the worst.
I
gotta,
do it
Math.
for a living. I
I gotta
know.
like actually pay attention a little bit, kind of, sorta. Why the, you know, this seemed like a really smart decision at the time. All right, fine. Okay, keep going. All right, fine. Keep going. It's okay.
You did a mathism. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
shit.
once this banner is done, and we start working on the next piece.
What happened to Darkon?
What do you mean?
Most of
I
his
don't like the sound of
body,
that.
most of his fucking body's missing.
All right, there's a fucking reason for it, but I fucked up where it did.
My son is-
sketch go. There it is. Okay. All
My
right.
son is missing.
I don't feel so good, Asha.
Don't say that. I don't ever want
Why
to.
the fuck am I the next character in Spider-Verse?
Wait.
I don't ever want to hear Darkon say that because I will actually fucking cry.
Darkon
Okay.
for Smash.
Oh well, there's gonna be no more characters for Smash. What are you talking about?
That is not what I'm asking for.
Oh, so you're wanting to smash my son? Okay, well there's a fee on that.
No, I don't know, man. That's wait, is there? What's the fee on that?
We can talk later.
All right,
Sounds
let's
not
go.
interested. Casually. Wait. What did it just do?
There's something wrong with my arms.
Oh, I
You gotta
don't
get-
feel so good.
You should get that checked out, dude.
Dude, legit though, both my arms are fucking killing me right now. Like, oh my god, they hurt so bad. I pulled a muscle yesterday in both arms.
Sweet.
Not fun.
Fucking.
I was gonna say your job is very labor intensive, so
Jesus
physical
fucking
intensive,
Christ.
so,
Okay.
like, that's not entirely surprising, but I hope you feel better very soon.
Me too.
Ah,
No, wait. Ah!
Miki, me and you are both having problems at the moment.
Bro, I.
Oh Jesus, Joe. I hope you're all right, man.
What? Bro,
Yeah,
my
really.
leg is throbbing right now. I just.
Well,
No!
that's incredibly unpleasant.
Don't say
For-
shit like
for
that.
you,
No more.
Not for me. For
oh, you got needles in your leg, dude? Oof.
Nah, shut up! No.
I was just gonna say that's rough. I wasn't gonna expand on it. I was gonna
That's-
be like, yeah,
That's rough.
It's still expanding on it. Please stop.
that's not expanding on it. It's saying that's empathizing. I'm just like, that sucks, man. Sorry.
What the fuck
Oh my god.
is where Oh god, there's so many layers.
Oh, I don't like, bro.
Okay.
That just fucking reminds me when I got that tooth pulled. Like, I was awake through all that, and it was
man.
it was the fucking worst because, like, I mean, I wasn't feeling everything. But I could still feel some things. And the lady kept treating me like I was fucking crazy. And she was like, "You're not feeling pain. That's just you overreacting." And I'm like,
Bitch, it's my
nah.
nervous system.
That's I was like, "Nah, bitch. I can feel you doing shit." Like,
Ah!
Damn, homie.
I figured it out.
I was so close to just popping off on this woman. So fucking close.
Now the question
All right.
comes back to where the fuck is Darkon's sketch?
Okay.
It disappeared
alright.
into the void.
So while she's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and make our announcement here. So
Yeah, sure.
what she's gonna be working on after this banner is done is specifically going to be she's gonna be working on a shot that will be coming up in a later part, well, not even a later part of Check. She's going to be working on something for the Black Hand. Now, here's the cool part, though, guys, because after a lot of discussion with the team, we have decided to make a little change to how we're going to be approaching Check. At least
It's canceled.
No, it's not. Fuck off that kid.
Dude, that's just the joke, right?
What the fuck
You're
have
canceled.
I done?
I mean, look, I have been canceled so many times, and I keep telling people, you cancel me, I'm just going to peak even more, alright? So,
I don't think that works, but okay.
no. Bro,
Alright.
it works. Trust me. How else do you think a lot of people stay fucking relevant? Like,
We have a new implementation for check. That's the key phrasing.
Okay.
All right, so
Okay.
like I was saying,
I can do this. It's fine.
we have made a decision on how we are going to proceed going forward with Check. After a lot of going over the pros and cons, we've decided that we are no longer, at least for the time being, going to be doing it as an audio manga. Because
say what?
because being at the mercy to the elder god that is the YouTube algorithm
Okay.
is not good for business. It is incredibly hard to be consistent with it. Some months you do good, some months you do abysmally. So we have decided that a change in direction was necessary. And so what we are going to be doing instead now is we are going to be making Check into a visual novel game that will be available on various different platforms.
Yeah, yeet. You're welcome.
So that is what we're going to be working on, a certain bit that happens in one of the later scenes that will be in the first game. And so we're going to be breaking each of the seasons into their own game.
We have become fate. Let's just hope Check doesn't become as convoluted.
So now here's the really cool part. Once we have an early alpha ready, patrons of a certain tier, we haven't decided what, it'll probably be the $10 tier and up, will get access to the alpha. And they can give it they can play it as much as they want, and that's the only way you're going to get access to get early access. You got to be a patron of a certain tier. Again, probably going to be $10 or higher, and so you get to see it ahead of everyone else.
Speed run a
Good luck.
visual novel.
Yeah, good
what?
luck.
You do that, then like you're gonna make check more convoluted than Fate is, alright? If you speed run a visual novel. like you thought
What category? 2 credits or 100% CGs?
my god, we
So,
really
It's an any percent speed run.
Oh my god. Is there a speed run for visual
I
novels? Is that a
swear
thing?
to
No.
fuck.
Actually,
If
yes,
you guys
it is.
find a way
There
to glitch
Oh,
my
shit.
game and immediately skip to credits, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
There-
Do
There
not arbitrary code execution my game.
people
I will be very upset.
people speed run visual novels? What
Bro,
People
the
there are
speedrun
people who do not fucking
everything.
have lives.
It's very simple. You
People
per-
speedrun flipping coins. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? They do everything.
Look, I don't like. I'm not a fucking has been. All right, I don't fucking like.
So with that
We'll ask
said,
all out.
with that said, because we currently have the first episode already written out and 99% voice acted. So what we're probably going to end up doing is we're going to end up turning the first episode into a sort of demo proof of concept and end up putting that out for most likely either free or like $1 on like Steam to sort of give you guys a taste as to what you can expect. And then from there, it'll be the, it's going to be this whole thing. Like we're going to be doing, we're doing a lot of research on it. There's a lot to learn, but we really feel like this is the best way to go forward, as we need, to be clear, audio manga is not off the table. It's just been shelved for the time being.
Yeah, yet.
So that's what's going on. And the best part for that is once we have the basic layout of the first season ready to go, we are going to be opening up auditions for all of the characters. So if for those of you who got to see the open auditions back when we first did them for Check, there was 12 characters, I think, including extras. This next set of auditions is going to have like 25 characters, give or take. It's going to have a lot.
ID Flesh, these streams are about art stuff. We draw things related to original Fat Dog content creation. On the rare occasion that I don't have an objective, sometimes I will doodle things of my own.
Miki, now don't lie. It's us talking about our dumb escapades as children, and like it's not about art. What are you talking about?
I mean, valid. I guess
The valid.
Additionally, I suppose additionally in that case, it does maybe perhaps to a minor extent have something to do with hanging out and chilling with some of your favorite Fat Dogs. Sometimes we have the voice actors from the Abridged series and other content creators that are part of the Fat Dog Studios. It is fun. It's art or stupidity. I'm not great at art, but I'm a master of stupid. Hey, I'm both, so, I don't know if that puts me any further up a peg or not. Probably not. But...
No, see, I'm the stupid, okay? I'm the one that brings the stupid. You bring the art.
Contest, okay?
Nah. You bring the art, I bring the stupid, alright?
You sound like that's what you want this to be.
I mean... Look, I mean, at this point, like, if I'm gonna be known for anything, I might as well just be known for what I've always been known for. It's fine.
Yeah. So, Miki, go ahead.
I just love, like, he's like, yeah.
Just fucking skipped on right past that.
Miki, go ahead and get started on the thing with the black hand. We'll go over the more specifics of the banner at a later time. So there is some changes we still need to make. So we'll worry about that later, though.
Bro, don't fuck with me. I did the exact dimensions.
Oh, no, you're right. But it's just some things need to be moved around a little bit to make it So we'll deal with that later.
You're breaking my heart right now.
Blame YouTube, not me.
Aw? What's
Hey,
YouTube doing now?
What the YouTube doing?
Where the fuck is my animation for
Hi,
this?
Shar.
Hello! How's everyone doing?
That's
good.
Very tired.
There it is. There
Yeah,
it
that
is.
sounds very understandable.
I feel that. It's been really weird trying to sleep and all you hear is a high-pitched fucking noise in one of your ears the whole entire time.
That is weird. Oh, right, Tony, hang on. I will get to that momentarily. There is one thing that I'm doing right quick on a different program. Sorry, you guys can't see this right now.
Not allowed.
Not allowed. No, I'm kidding. It's just that it would be more.
OnlyFans.
Yes. No.
No. Fansly instead. Sorry. Fansly's better.
No, I just need to do something in a different program, and it's more of a pain to present it or like get it to show up than it's not. I'm not doing enough for it to be worth that. Please don't fuck this up.
Robert Westfall asked for us to do Maple Abridged, por favor. Don't know what Maple is?
Wasn't there?
Oh, that's I put all my stats and whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bofuri.
Yeah,
Bofuri.
Bofuri. Yeah, the thing that Richie literally said no to.
Ha!
Yeah.
So there is your answer, Robert. And Tony, Knights and Magic.
But yeah, like Richie already said no to that, and
What's Knights and Magic?
It's no. Don't get me. It's
Okay.
So basically, the answer to both of your questions, Robert, is no and no.
We actually talked about this a couple art streams ago too. Why does this keep coming up? Why does Knights and Magic keep coming up repeatedly?
what even fucking
I'm
is that?
Because it literally drives me fucking crazy. Because the literal God.
We had this conversation for 2 hours only a couple art streams ago. Why does this keep coming up?
I don't even know what this is about. I don't.
All right.
Robert loves it, I
And
guess.
Anthony was here for that call, but he doesn't do anything because he's Anthony.
Full stop.
Oof.
Well, also fucking burn, but
No.
Well, I mean, the joke is remember Tony doesn't. So
all right.
It's not a burn if I'm right and I'm informing him. That was
it's
me
still
informing him.
It's
By the
still
way,
a
you went
burn.
through this.
But all right. So the reason why it keeps coming up is because it is something that Robert brought to one of the previous streams. We talked a little bit about it because we were making anime recommendations and asking like who's favorite anime and whatnot. And he brought it up. He gave the concept, and I went off into a tangent because the concept for it is like medieval. You've like got medieval castle era like setting with Gundams.
oh hell no! What the fuck?
Yeah.
Highly advanced technologically, like it's
We don't have toilets, but we have Gundams. We do horse and carriage, but we also have giant flying mobile suits and laser beams.
right.
What the fuck?
How do you have one and not the other?
Right.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
So,
Of course it's vaguely familiar. You were in the conversation for 2 hours the last time this came up.
So I mean, like, I think I've seen it.
Probably.
all right.
Robert, let's just say that the stuff that you have been requesting right now, let's just leave it at only the creators of Fat Dog decide what they want to do.
Yeah. So
And
our next project is Rollerblades Abridged, otherwise known as Air Gear.
Yeah.
Which I will be voice acting in. Very exciting. It's my first
Yep, yep,
like
yep.
Nice.
official voice acting role for Fat Dog.
Speaking of which, Doger, how's that coming?
I'm sorry.
It's not.
My bad.
It's not coming,
What?
is it?
Doger is in the call, right? Like, I'm not crazy.
No, he's not.
He's in the text chat.
He's in the chat, yeah, but he's not in the call.
I thought you swung into the
Come
call.
here. Join us, damn it.
Dead AF right now.
That's fucking hilarious as shit. He really thought that Doger was in the car.
But yes, so to answer your question earlier, specifically, I think it was either Joe or Robert. I don't remember which. Yes, we will be doing a public casting call for all of the characters. There will be a shit ton, and yes, this will be paid work.
Is this going to work the way that I want it to?
So in one fell swoop, you become a fat dog and you got a paying gig.
Woo!
No, there's no way I fucked this up. Did I? Where's Obi at?
Uh-oh.
Rip.
No, okay. It's still that. So then, what the fuck is this?
Oh, we
Is it
have
Doger?
someone
Hey, Doger
else
X.
on the
Yeah.
call.
Hey, it's Doger.
Yes, Doger. Hi, Doger.
That's funny.
My man. My man's is
My man.
So how's the editing going on that, bud?
It's going.
Yeah.
It's not. Don't let him lie to you.
Fucking savagery.
Plus, yes, we are going to be hiring new voice talent. Yes, not yet. We still have to get the overall script laid out and ready to be made, so that we know which characters need to be cast. But yes, we will be hiring new voice actors.
Sorry, I need to look at this really quick. Properties.
It's gonna be me. I'm going to be all the characters.
Wait, that's not.
It is.
I
It is. It's my birthright.
Oh, no, that's.
On a side
Yeah,
note,
right.
I am so friggin' happy we finally got whitelisted for the music we use for these.
Oh,
streams.
I thought you were gonna say blacklisted, and I'm like, excuse me, why would you be happy about that?
No, like I finally got our channel whitelisted for the music that we use for these streams, and
No.
now I don't have to go submit like 40 fucking copyright counterclaims every Wednesday morning.
Okay, that is great. That is actually really nice.
Yeah,
No kidding.
That's what I needed.
like legit, I had to dedicate like half an hour to just fucking copy and pasting shit and just
What the
god,
fuck
I'm
am
so
I
happy.
doing?
You're streaming.
I don't know. What are
You're-
any of us doing?
You're existing and being beautiful.
Oh. Alright.
Yeah, I'm a little confused as to what's going on. Is everything alright?
Yeah, I'm just fucking losing my mind. That's all. Where is this gossip?
I'm fine.
mean-
I'm just having an existential crisis. That's all.
I mean, look.
It's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all of us.
you fit in with everyone else. We're all losing our fucking minds. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Is your file management not up to snuff? Is that the deal?
No, it's there. It's just I see it.
It's just not. It's just not there.
In the actual fucking program that I created it in, it's not showing up as an. All right. All right.
Man, that just reminded me of the first time I ever made a GIF in Photoshop and it was not showing up as a GIF, and it made me very, very upset because I had spent hours on something and it would not show up
Well, you
as
know,
a GIF.
close along to that certain vein, I cannot remember for the fucking life of me how I made the start screen animation.
Joe asks a very good question, Miki. Have you saved recently?
Yes, the banner has been saved. The banner is good.
Okay. And Brandy, in response to what the fuck is this? It is chaos. It is pure chaos. So why don't you just sit back, relax, and enjoy the chaos?
Hey man, why you gotta fucking
Yeah.
ruin my stream like that? Damn.
I mean, that's
chaotic.
It has
Like-
some structure.
like, bruh, that's just, you proud or fat dog, that's all you get is chaos. Like, come on now.
I mean, valid.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult it. I'm just
Oh no, I was
trying to think of it.
fully facetious, full blown fucking facetious. Over
Yeah,
it.
no, Miki, I think Miki would let you know if,
Oh,
if-
I would quietly let you know on the side in the chat. Actually, that's a good point. I will never actually address you guys on stream. That is very unprofessional if there's something that bothers me. So you know you're safe as long as I haven't said anything in chat.
That.
Now, me on the other hand, I will let you know. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
Why are people speedrunning anything? That's what I want to know.
Because they're lunatics. That's why.
Have we decided what kind of the words are escaping me? What are we gonna try and run this on? Like Python, Unity, what have you?
Darkon.
Flying circus. Sorry, I had to make that pun.
Darkon.
Yeah.
That's a you question, bud.
It got dropped in the noise. Say it again.
I said for the actual game itself, is there any plans for like it being run on Python or Unity or that essentially RPG Maker?
We have
for
two or
visual
three.
novels?
We have 2 or 3 dedicated visual novel engines that we are currently looking at.
Is the one
is very flexible and kind of just does whatever language you want and tries to compile it as best as it can. The other one is very much heavily Python, and I'm gonna have to figure out how Python works.
What are they?
That is
I really
at the moment,
Python is
at the
super
absolute
easy.
moment, that is the only super easy if you do not already know a programming language, in which case the syntax is so different that your previous knowledge fucks with you on every single thing you try to do. I have already have firsthand experience on that. Holy shit. Unlearning what I learned for years in college to get Python to run is frustrating and very challenging, and I love it. Python is great.
The only coding language
Learning
that I
Python
know.
after C# fucking sucks.
Dude, it's very interesting because I took a Python class at my job. Now I wish that they offered more advanced because it was just like a beginners to Python. Very interesting. It's very
to finish
straightforward.
Doger's thing off. Finish Doger's thing off very quickly, that is the maximum that I'm currently comfortable with talking about on that subject.
Yeah.
Until I have come to a decision on which exact approach we are going to use, I do not want to divulge into the exploration process.
We have a lot of ideas, and we're gonna be we're gonna be tackling it from a bunch of different angles to see what works. Because this is something new for all of us. But the more and more we talked about it, and the more we explored the possibilities, as well as the more reliable monetization method, meaning just a straight like, hey, give us $10 or give us $5 or whatever the price of the game happens to be, and there you go. Now it's yours, instead of having to worry about fucking ad revenue and trying to make our money back that way.
Indeed. Go ahead, Miki, about Python.
I was just saying that I took a class. I didn't know the thing.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is I looked into the visual novel maker that created by the same people who made RPG Maker.
There she is.
And it is so basic. Let's put an image. Let's put a bunch of text. Let's make it so you click this text and it links to a new page. Done. And I'm like, oh, that's so goddamn easy.
Extremely easy, extremely set up for you, and also, as soon as you try to go beyond the constraints of the default program, extremely frustrating.
Yes, that's the other thing.
Speaking of which, Darkon, if need be, if that's not what we're looking for, and you haven't put in the time to make it not refundable, if you want to refund that, go for it.
I was already looking into the other options with far more seriousness.
Okay,
so I can send you that back.
I would that's great. So that if we don't have to spend funds there, all the better.
Yep. So that was that one actually. I can talk about that one. That one was one that we can look into.
Flesh. Thank you very much.
Specifically, I can talk about it because we have chosen not to. Not on that one. It is. If you're just making a programming, to be blunt, I'm sorry, programming for baby's first visual novel, it is a perfect program for you to get your idea on the page expressly so that you can figure out where to go with it from there. If you're trying to make something that is competitive in the market, no.
Yep. So, like I said, we got a lot of really cool ideas. I'm actually really excited, and Miki is currently drawing the Black Hand right now on
Yeah, kind of.
At least I was under the impression.
I'm kind of doing that. That's what I'm kind of doing.
I was gonna say, this doesn't look like a hand.
It is. I'm just fixing something because I have ADHD severely, and I got fixed into a
Bruh.
whole different direction.
I feel that.
Five solid secs. Okay. Stars Queen.
Speaking of which,
sorry.
Darkon, we are on for tomorrow evening, right?
I don't know what you mean.
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Starting screen.
I cannot tell you until I get home. That my real life schedule has not changed.
Okay.
Okay. Browse. We're not actually just starting. I just am fixing.
There is no other outside of work for tomorrow because it's Wednesday. Work
Hey,
is still
thank you,
work.
Joe. Thank you for the
Thanks,
super
Joe.
chat.
Thank you very much.
I always enjoy sitting in and listening with y'all. Aw.
Why the
Thank you very much, bud.
I mean, I don't know who would want to sit here and listen to us just be idiots, but, you know.
I mean, we have almost 70,000 subscribers on an abridged series channel.
Yeah,
I'd like to
yes.
I would like to think they like to listen to our stupidity pretty frequently.
Yes, but that's just short videos compared to stream.
That is true.
So that is widely different.
Personality-driven content's good though. It's interesting.
Yes. Also,
Wait, we
Robert
have
Westfall,
personality?
the slime girl idea.
Yeah.
You know, you can always commission people and pay money to have them make your original characters for you. That's the
All right,
thing.
bro.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining
Miki-
us, bud.
Yep, thank you.
Later, Joe.
Miki does commissions. Miki does commissions.
I do that. You know, it's a thing that happens. Oh, the loop play. That's Jackson.
Joe, my life is filled with stupidity. Why not my content as well? Gee, thanks. You calling us stupid?
I mean, duh.
Hey, I mean, you know, I listen. I've been doing this for 15 years next month. So I know what my demographic wants.
I know what I am, okay? I literally was just like, Miki does the art and I do the stupid, alright? Like,
You know, nobody needs to. No, nobody has to be the stupid.
I
No, all
am.
right, hold up. I'm gonna stop you right there, Robert. And this goes out to everyone. Do not worry about giving us money. That never. If you need to look out, you look out for you guys. The fact that you are here hanging out with us, watching our stuff, and liking, commenting, and overall just helping with the algorithm, that is as much
That is
support
already
as
appreciated.
yeah, that is like incredible support. And the Patreon and super chats and what have you, those are there for the people who are willing and able to go that extra mile. It is never an obligation, and we will actively yell at you if you are giving us money that puts you into financial straits.
We would refund it. We would straight up refund it.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
Jesus, I don't. Do not save. No, hang on. Do not save.
Oh, for pay. I mean, that's just an optional thing. If you can't do commission, like if you can't, like for me, I can't commission people either. I mean, there are people that do, they do free art. So, you know, if that's like, I mean, I wouldn't know where to look for that, but,
There's
other
a
than,
lovely tool called the internet.
I mean, yes. I just mean, like, the only thing that I could tell you that I know of is, like, there is, like, a free, like art thing on Facebook, but it's like mostly furry art. So, I mean, just look up like tags on Twitter and whatnot. I mean, I've seen some crazy shit on Twitter. So, like, I mean, you'll like, there was even like, I was talking to a friend about like not being able to get like art commissioned, and they were like, "Oh, I know someone that does free sketches every now and again." So like it happens. Like it's a thing that happens. You just gotta kind of look for it.
Yeah, if you don't have Facebook or Twitter, just look it up. If something, I will warn you, if something seems too good to be true or seems sketchy, don't go for it.
Speaking of sketchy, I needed emotional support after what you showed me last week, Shar. That was cursed.
What?
But you were laughing at it! You were laughing at it!
I was, but then I thought back at it, I'm like, I really should.
Okay, someone shared this really, really cursed script of the first draft of Space Jam. It's written by Michael Jordan and one of his friends, and you would think that it was not meant for Looney Tunes because there was swearing all over the place, and homophobic words. Just, it was cursed. It was very cursed. I felt really weird when I was reading it for a stream for the channel. Part of me is like, oh my god, this guy's imagination. Michael Jordan, what?
I mean, it would have been cool to hear Bugs Bunny say the F word. So, I mean...
They said more than that.
Look, I don't care what they said, alright? I would like...
If you like to see it, I can DM it to you, but...
I mean, go on ahead.
It's very cursed.
Look, I'm cursed. It's fine.
Okay.
Look,
if you say so.
If you belong in my family, you're fucking cursed, alright? I'm good. Like... it's fine.
Oh, boy.
I have seen... Look, I've been around the internet long enough to see some cursed shit, so... Yeah.
Although I will say another cursed thing was what Noratori shared, the picture that she did for Joyride.
She just did it just to do it. I don't think she did it for Joyride. That's just where she put it.
There was one thing that I saw on the Slap Happy Discord that made me very upset, and I didn't like it. I had to find it. Where was it?
The audacity of them not slapping.
It was what Nuclear posted. It was the Kill la Kill thing, and I was just like, you need to be punished for your crimes.
I thought that was funny.
I was just like, you need to be punished.
So
I hate you.
This is so just to make sure we're on the same page. You are drawing the black hand, or am I confused?
No.
Okay. All right.
So, I chatted you, but this whole time I've been fixing. So off screen, I've been fixing the. If you notice in the upper right hand corner now, the Fat Dog logo is updated, and it's, the same goes for my start screen and my BRB screen.
I guess I gotta do that too.
I was
fixing that again.
In a different place.
So what Miki is drawing right now is one of the shots from the Black Hand's introduction scene.
For some reason, when you said Black Hand, I was for some reason thinking of like a criminal gang or something.
All I can think of is Ray from Archer.
Oh, it's Joe's birthday. Joe, it's your birthday coming up. What should you do? I know what I would do personally. Stay safe. Like, if you do want to go out, have a drink with some friends, then go ahead and do it. But also, stay safe and healthy because there is the disease that still exists. Yeah. And you should be healthy.
Also,
It's the Backstreet Boys. Yeah.
Shadow Reaper. I don't think we're gonna be putting dating sim elements into this visual novel.
Please don't. I would scream. Okay.
Dude, can I romance Haseo? Can I do that?
All right, hold up. Like Cody.
I'm
No.
going to remind you that this is a story where people will have actual relationships. So if you can't handle that, you're listening to the wrong story.
Yeah.
I mean,
Cody,
but it's not like a dating sim.
We're not gonna honey pop the game. That's not
I mean, that would be hilarious.
Now, that's not to say there isn't going to be fan service. There is going to be fan service of several varieties.
There is? No, I'm kidding.
Listen, I've seen you draw shoujo already of Tucker and Jin, so yeah, there's gonna be.
Wait, no, that is okay. When you say fan service, that's not what I think of when you say fan service. Okay.
Yeah, but
what
fan service.
I'm thinking,
Look at this and try to look me in the face and tell me I was fucking serious.
nah, no. I mean, like, you want some fan service? You should see my Twitter. That's some fan service right there.
I was gonna say, if you want fan service, you should see like High School of the Dead or something.
Yeah, no, like I said, so there's gonna be
It will be tasteful.
There's going to be fan service of multiple types.
I
know, for all walks of life. You know, the people who want some action fan service gonna get some action fan service.
I was gonna say some people just love seeing gun reloads, and that's a fan service because okay. It's gotten to the point where toilet paper reloads is now a thing.
I am not surprised. You know, people I have seen some things, and I am not surprised about anything anymore.
Wait,
so,
have you ever seen the Gundam transform? That's fucking fan service.
That's hot. Not like, I mean, I could recommend some things as long as you are of age, but like, you know, normally
this is not going to be an H. Novel.
No, oh no, I wasn't expecting. But like I've had people tell me, they're like, well, you're gonna think I'm weird or something, and I'm like, bro, do you not know me? Like, you obviously fucking don't, because like I literally have been around the internet for quite some time, where like the weirdest shit that I had ever seen was literally just a click away. I am not surprised, and I will not find you weird unless it's something that is illegal. Okay? Like, as long as what you're into is not illegal, then I don't care. All right, I don't give a fuck what you're into, as long as it's not something illegal. That's
love.
But no, you know, actually, speaking of, no, this is not an age game. I was talking with Corin, Megami 33 the other day, and yeah, Corinne. Sorry, I always fuck her name up.
Corin. I'm gonna start calling her. Dude, isn't that a Smash? Smash character?
Yeah, it's also a cat. Anyway, so I was talking to her about Czech, and her first introduction to Czech was Molly's character art.
Oh boy.
And her first question is this a sexy game? Question mark.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, Molly's just crazy.
I just imagine her saying that, like the is this a pigeon bee? Like, is this a sexy game?
Oh my god, is this what was it? Was it Hatoful Boyfriend? Or fuck, I can't remember. It's the bird game. Yeah. There's literally a dating sim game where you date birds.
Hatoful.
There's a dating sim where you date fucking cats.
Yeah, but these are like pictures of pigeons that were clearly taken off of Google.
Yeah, they're not like
It's not bird people. It's not cat people. It's bird.
actual bird.
Why does the name Norio Wakamoto sound so familiar?
They're like drawn images of birds. They're just straight up ripped from Google Images. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
There's a game where you can have. There's a dating sim game where you can date the voice of Cell.
That's amazing.
That's who Norio Wakamoto is. He's the voice of Cell in Dragon Ball Sub.
Okay.
I was gonna say that there are several voices of Cell. I'm gonna need some clarification.
The Japanese one.
Japanese one.
Speaking of one of the voices of Cell, I'm still really hoping that we can get
I do need to write down that scene just so that we can have that as a reference point on the absolute limit that I think we're gonna go for in that direction.
Yeah, but one of our main antagonists, Dolus, unintentionally ended up looking almost like carbon copy of Takahata 101, Curtis.
Oh my gosh. That's great.
You've seen it, right, Char?
I have not actually. Could you share that with me?
Yeah, give me just a moment.
Fake fan.
Oh, shut up!
Fake fan.
Okay, no. Oh, yeah, that. Wow. That
Right?
makes.
Looks
Wow.
just like him, doesn't it?
It does!
Completely unintentional. Like, it was just a happy accident.
Kara's a fake fan.
Fuck you guys.
I like.
You're the one that didn't know who he was or what he looked like. I'm just saying.
Fuck you
Don't
guys!
put that back on us, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shar.
Alright.
How
Let
fucking
me
dare?
say this. I don't have a lot of time in my day to. I'm a journalism major. I'm very busy in the day.
Mm-hmm. Excuses.
Knowing a few journalism majors in my day, I can confirm that they are just impossibly busy all the time.
Like, even when I have my off days, I don't have off days.
Ugh, dude.
But you still have time to send me things for anti-inflammatory foods.
Well, now they ain't gonna send them. You just fucked up.
They already sent it to me, so.
Well, they ain't gonna send more.
I mean,
I was trying to be helpful.
I know, but if you've got the time to do that, then you got the time to know who.
So you guys do make a good point. I really should watch the streams.
So, all right, I just want to. So, does anyone? What do people think of the current minor sketch here? Going
You
on?
see, Joe, you get me. You get my struggle.
Wait, who?
Joe in the chat. He's a radio, TV, film, and theater design major. He barely has any time. That's what he said. He gets it. He gets my
Fake
struggle.
fan.
Fuck you guys.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is that Joe showed up to quite a few streams.
Shots fired.
Alright, if this is how I'm going to be treated, I'm gonna fucking leave.
No,
you
gee.
gotta leave, stay.
Roast us back, Shar.
I've
You have permission.
But yeah.
You have permission for Cody. I never
okay.
asked for that. I
Okay, let me.
What,
let me.
Roasty
Let me
Cody, his light and queen sounding ass?
Oh, ka-chow!
I mean, Cody, you know.
I mean, maybe since if you took a look at the latest SNL, or the newest SNL season premiere, if you saw Owen Wilson's reaction to the stuff he was reading for Cars 4, if he's not gonna do it, I got someone who's perfectly willing to do it.
That would actually be kind of hilarious hearing Cody be fucking Lightning McQueen, fucking Ka-chow. Like, let's go.
I've heard him say it before.
Yep, you have.
I have too.
You could be like me with a little luck with Rusties.
I forgot about that.
It was literally, isn't that like,
It's not
That's
a
his
horror
brand.
movie.
it's not, it's like
yeah.
a car version of like a hemorrhoid cream, isn't it? Like,
Well, it's
Alright.
it's like a it's a rust remover. Yeah.
yeah, so
Guys, hold up.
What?
AX. What's AX? Have we?
I
No,
think it's like out.
Your booth almost every year at AX since 2010. I don't think we've been to AX.
What
I
the
think
fuck
you're
is
thinking of Wild
AX?
Beetles.
Anime Expo.
Thank you. Yes.
We have never been to Anime Expo.
Yeah, we've never been to Anime Expo. I think you have to use somewhere.
Oh, they definitely are a fake fan.
Half the fucking horses. Damn, it's possible they might be thinking of a different convention, but the right people. Damn.
Yep, fake fan. That's literally what they said.
Nice.
Super fan. They're making a Fat Dog Studio thing in AX for us and then going to it. What are you talking about?
And
They did.
for the last couple of years.
It would be kind of funny. Like they show up and they're like, "I'm here to see Fat Dog Studios," and everyone's just like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, no, that's we kind of learned our lesson. Oh, by the way, that's the Black Hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of learned our lesson into not name our panels Fat Dog Studios because nobody fucking shows up. So we just call it the Abridged Series panel.
Yeah.
That's valid sometimes.
It was a lesson to learn.
But yeah, so
the Bridge series with Fat Dog Studios.
But I absolutely love the Black Hand design. She has had several designs throughout the years, but I'm so glad we settled on this one.
Mine was the best.
Wow. Slow down there, fucking Hannibal Lecter. Jeez.
As it is
Those
the
guys who
only
made
design,
Blood
as it
Run.
is the only design that I have seen of the Black Hand, I would have to agree.
Do you want to see the other designs of the Black Hand, Cody?
No, I want to live in my ignorance.
No,
Good
eventually.
man. Good
He knows
No,
what he
but
likes.
The thing is, though, is she's right though. This is the best version, in my opinion.
You
Yeah.
thanks.
Easily.
Fucking spoiler.
I don't even remember what the other versions look like.
I do, and they are the most widely ranged out of all the different takes of all the different characters.
I just remember, I think one of them, like, was, like, she was blonde, I think.
Bro.
I could be wrong, but in one of the versions, I think she was blonde, wasn't she? And
Hold up.
I'm like really trying to remember because there's so many characters that I was introduced to,
I don't
and so
think she was ever.
There it is. There's okay, I can't find the original one where she was.
Yes, we did talk about TFS peeps. We do have a relationship with some people from Team 4-Star, including Kaiser Neko, the main editor for Dragon Ball Z Abridged, also the voice of Trunks,
He also
and so many other characters.
he voices
in-
the king for us in Log Horizon.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then we also are on good reports with Megami 33.
Yeah, work with them. We work with a bunch of people in the bridge community.
Actually, Scott and I talk on a fairly regular basis. He's pretty chill.
Yeah. Tony
Yeah.
and Kaiser Neko are on a first name basis, which is
We
super
we
cool.
are. Apparently, that's super surprising to the people who know him. I guess he's terrible with names, just like me.
what, like, you know, one of the fucking like saddest things for me was not being able to meet them at AWA because of bullshit fucking reasons that should have not fucking happened at all.
Yeah.
It rained, and our luggage, because it was me, Royce, Doger, and Tony, And so because there was that many people, we had to put our luggage on top of the car, and which is the weirdest shit, right? Because like I know that a lot of stuff of Doger's got completely soaked. And when I went literally when I went to change into
bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Atlanta, you wet
Atlanta,
bitch.
yeah, wet bitch, yeah. So, which the funny part about what happened with my stuff was that, like, you know, I got pajamas out and, you know, that night and everything was fine.
Yep.
And then the next day I went to get dressed and a majority of my stuff had gotten soaked. His stuff was fine. His stuff was completely dry. My stuff, some of my stuff got soaked, and majority of it was like my underwear and my pants, like my jeans that I was going to wear that day. So I didn't realize this until after I had taken a shower and because I kind of did a little cosplay, but it wasn't like anything, you know, whatever. It was just me wearing a wig and, you know, just some regular clothing. And so I spent hours getting ready, and I go to get dressed, and my underwear and my pants were soaking wet, and our panel is literally about to I think like an hour from starting.
Yeah.
So I had to frantically search around and see if this hotel had like not like a, you know, the hotel dryers, but, you know, for public use dryers, like washer and dryers. And I was finally able to find one, but I ended up being pretty much late to the to our first panel. Like I literally came at the end of it, like at the end of the episode, and I'm just like, what the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do to deserve this bullshit? Because like all his shit was fine. All his stuff was dry. Majority of my stuff was soaking wet. Majority of Doger stuff is soaking wet. But everyone else's shit is fine. And it's like, what the fuck did we do?
Was I in costume? I can't remember.
Yes,
you were Mario.
You damn right.
You were Mario. So like, but yeah, no. And then our fucking alarm starts going off, and we're in fucking Atlanta, and our house alarm starts going off, and I start fucking freaking out because, and it's not even because shit would get stolen. I'm freaking out because I'm afraid the cats are gonna get out, and like, you know, which is...
It ended up being a false alarm. Nothing happened of it, thankfully.
Well, I mean, as far as we know, because the cops didn't check. They didn't check the backyard like they said they did. They didn't check the backyard. And when we had the neighbor kid come and check everything, he said that the backyard fence, the fence door was open. And I asked him, I was like, did you leave the fence door open? He said no. So obviously something had to have happened, because like,
well,
yeah,
somebody might have gotten up, heard the alarm, like gotten up in there, heard the alarm, and probably like dipped out.
Yeah.
But like, so I'm freaking out and shit like that, because my thought process is, you know, fuck our things. I'm more worried about the cats getting out, especially Leafy, because she has never been out her entire life, and she doesn't know what a fucking car is other than being in one. And so I'm like, oh my god, we are like thousands of miles away.
Hundreds, not thousands.
Look, that was my thought process at the time, okay? And your thought process when you're freaking out like that isn't going to be like, that was literally my brain was like, oh my god, Like, you know, and so I grabbed the nearest bottle of alcohol and I'm like, fuck, this day has been absolutely dumb. And I just started drinking and I was like, fuck it. No, they didn't even, the cops didn't leave it open. They didn't even check. They just went.
I watched them on my security cameras. They went to the front of the house, looked left, looked right, shrugged their shoulders and left.
Yeah, they checked they checked to see if the front door was open, and then they look. Yeah, like I said, looked left, right.
I specifically asked them to go to the backyard and check. They did not do a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
So pun intended. Check. Haha.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But anyway, so on a lighter note, on that day, that was that was the day that I got to meet Scott and Lanny and all those guys and Grant for the first time in person, and it was really funny because they were doing like they were sitting at their booth in like the dealer hall, right? And they're chilling and they're signing stuff and just talking to fans, and I get up to the front of my thing, and at this point Scott and I were not on a first name basis at that point, so like we had spoken before, but like I don't think he remembered me at that point. But then I did something that left quite an impression, and he hasn't forgotten me since.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I pulled out our golden dick.
Yeah, he pulled out the
that's the
trophy.
name of the trophy that they won.
That was.
Yep. I pulled out the Fuck the Judges award. And the best part, fucking Lanny was like a goddamn kid in a candy store. Like, you pulled a goddamn puppy out from behind you like, this is for you. And he's just like, oh, like he was over the goddamn moon.
He brought the dick! He brought the dick!
Yeah.
Well, he was probably in the mindset that I'm never going to see this thing again. And then you bring it and show it to him. He's like,
And I got them all to sign it, and it was fantastic.
Yeah,
that is amazing.
And I fucking missed it because
Hold up, actually, I think I still have that picture. Let me grab it.
Yeah, it should be on the website.
Yeah, hold up. Actually, I don't think it is actually.
I'm certain it is.
Let me double check. I'm not sure it is, but I will double check.
But yeah, no, I have been wanting, to meet them for a while, and then just. It was the same as like a YouTube cover artist. Like,
nope, it's not on the website. I didn't think so.
She was at I think it was Akon when we went, and I had no fucking idea until after it was done and over with, and I'm like, wow, like what's up with this? I always end up missing a lot of, all of that because of like reasons, stupid fucking reasons. And knowing how the climate has been so far with the fucking world, it's kind of just like, well, who knows when we'll go to another convention? It'll probably be for fucking ever.
Even though they are bringing back Anime Week in Atlanta.
They are, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's smart.
Safe.
Exactly. That's why I really wanted to go to this con in DC because that is close to where I am. And it was in summer of this year. And I just eventually said, no, I don't want to risk myself like that. So I didn't. But I am thinking about going to KatsuCon next year in 2022. Hopefully everything COVID related will be under control, but who knows?
Yeah, hopefully.
Katsu's in February, right? Yeah.
God, I cannot find this fucking
February.
picture anywhere. Where the hell is it?
It's not on your phone?
It might be.
Oh, they got some good guests for AWA. Dante Bosco, Koi Dao, Chris Guerrero, Austin Tintle, Christina V. Lisa Oritz. Ooh, they got
wish I could
Kayla
visit.
Piles.
But I ain't traveling between countries until shit's back in working order at least.
Right. That makes perfect sense. If anything, if they do have this event, I'm probably going to watch the Ask the Anime Character event.
I literally cannot find it anywhere. Holy shit! Where the hell is this picture?
Did you post it on Facebook?
No, it's not on my Facebook either.
It never happened.
This is reminding me of obnoxious Celtic Guard, and we thought it was Guardian our entire fucking lives. Because none of us ever actually held the real life card, and that was just a freaking typo from Dueling Network.
Oh, they got Kyle Abear, Faye Mata, Derek Snow, who voices... Oh, shoot. Can't remember his name.
Found it!
In
Found it! Ha 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 ha!
Was it on Facebook?
It was on our Twitter.
You know what? I was really hoping you said the Twitter because man.
Alright, so hey, there you go. Miki, please show this on stream.
No, don't do it, Miki.
Do it. Do it.
When you hold all the power in your hands, it's a very interesting experience. All right.
Dude, that's such a mood.
Here, just grab that.
So much. No one man can have all this power.
Derek Snow was in Slime.
There you go.
He's also in Fire Force. He plays
Yes,
Shinra
he
Kusakawa.
got Fire Force.
So yeah,
And then they got, this is probably my favorite one, Alejandro Saab. They're getting Kagi.
Yay.
yeah, look at fucking Landy right there.
Oh my god! His face.
I told you, it was like
he really has his mouth wide open.
It's almost like
He's
wants
ready.
that dick
He's
in it.
ready.
Hey man,
Awesome.
never call out a man's experience, okay? You know.
Hey, I'm not saying anything bad about it.
Are
What
you
if I
sure?
want that dick?
Lordy.
Well, then, maybe next time you should just, I don't know.
I've been
Yeah.
touched by too many people.
I had something and I lost it.
So from that point forward, Scott remembered me.
That is great.
that would be a pretty memorable experience, I tell you what.
Well, when you walk up to a man with a golden dick
And ask him to sign it.
and ask him to sign it, it's a pretty memorable thing.
Yeah, especially because, like you gave that dick out as an award, and then it comes back to you from across the country.
Yeah, literally.
It found him.
But god damn,
Found
I
its way
just.
home.
All right, guys, can we just take a moment to just appreciate what is happening on screen here? God damn, I love this design.
See,
When do we?
I was gonna
when do we
say.
ever
Her face just reminds me of Toga from
You're not the
from My
first
Hero.
person. You're not the first person to say that. And the funny thing is, the Black Hand as a concept actually predates My Hero Academia as an entire series.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
And then we're not just talking about the anime, we're talking about the manga, we're talking about the original.
Yeah.
Scarlet.
Now, granted,
Our series is old, man.
her poof balls on her head were inspired by Toga.
I wish people that were that enthusiastic about my streams.
There's something about this particular image right here of the Black Hand that no, there's compared to that old one.
It does things to you.
Compared to the old one, the one with color, this newer one you're working on, it just screams quality already. It's crazy.
Bro.
Are you telling me this did not scream quality?
Bro.
You're about to hurt my
I'm saying that you're constantly improving.
I mean,
Bro.
Nice.
Brutolini.
I mean, she's
Brodette.
pretty fucking improved.
Bohemian.
Shadow, to answer your question, no, she's actually waving goodbye with the dude's severed hand.
I do have to
I
say,
can barely see a second hand in that hand so far.
talking about improving, I remember when I first met Miki.
Oh Lord.
Maybe it's just the face expression that I'm digging.
And like her art was pretty like fucking Kino, like when I first met her. And
Oh, yeah, no. Every time you lay some lines down on a flat white plane, I'm always impressed.
Every time you do them lines, Miki.
but like, because when I met Miki, it was like what 2017, I think, something like that. It's been a bit. It's been so like seeing her art for the first time and hearing her say that she didn't think that she could like have people pay for her art.
What happened?
Oh, when I first met Miki, I remember being like,
yeah. No. Sorry, I stepped away. I had to go to the bathroom. So
yeah. So like, I just remember her being like, you know, and I'm looking at her like, excuse me, like you should be like making a lot of money doing, because I know people, like I know a lot of people that would spend a lot of money on commissions. Like I know people, and
some whales, some sharks,
and they would easily drop $200, even more, on a commission.
Yeah, like
from you.
Shadow Reaper's like,
yeah, me too.
I'm giving Miki so much money for her. Where are we at now, Miki? Like 300?
So like, you know, and she's just like, I don't know, like I don't think I like, you know, I'm just like, fucking do it, because you deserve it.
You know, speaking
and so like seeing you, like you have I mean your art was fantastic then, and it has only just gotten just better and better and better since I met you.
And you know, the funny thing is though, is because I remember the first time, you know, like when we brought Miki on and we got like the initial quote for like the first set of characters.
Oh yeah.
And like
tone.
No, like, and no,
oh yeah,
it was fun because,
I remember that too.
Because we had not really, like, you know, up until that point there was still some unknowns between us. You know, like she, you know, it wasn't, you know, we hadn't worked together yet, so there was that, you know, I don't know for her or not, whether or not, you know, she fully trusted us yet. And as a sign of good faith, I gave her an advance payment of like, I don't like, she bought a goddamn bed with the advance payment we gave her.
I did. I bought my purple.
Beds aren't cheap, yo.
Yeah, no,
well,
especially
we had already. All right.
I got another person.
Before we get too far, I had already saved up some money for the bed. It wasn't fully all used on the bed.
Like that's a couple $100 right there.
It was more than that.
Like
Almost 1,000.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact amount, but it was about
800.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
We have Derek Sheehan in the chat.
who?
Sorry. Guys, I'd like to introduce you to one of our newest Fat Dog members. She is now the voice of oh my god, what's that bitch's name? Oh my god, I can't remember the fucking.
I forgot her name too. Shit.
The Russian.
Oh, fucking
Jabba.
what? Jabba.
Yeah.
Jabba.
She's voicing Jabba in our air gear. And
Right.
Cody, am I all right to mention the other thing?
I
No.
don't know.
In that case,
just-
that's a no.
Let's keep that on wraps for now, just
All
because Mike is not here and I want to run it by him first.
Can I know? Can I know? Is it
It's
something-
in the
Is
same
it-
series
I'm
that
like-
you and I are in.
Yeah,
You
so,
tell me, right?
so
You
can I
know me.
know?
It's me. You can tell me.
I want to know.
It's something that
This is the part
Look,
where you
I
say,
got a lot
"Oh,
of
good night,
things,
all,
okay?
bye."
Well, I'm gonna go ahead
don't-
and
I
just
don't-
say
I don't
this
know.
to say it. There are DMs that are you are full disposal.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I wasn't saying to say it out loud. I was just saying to like,
But-
let
Yes,
DM me.
Daring. But yes, Daring, it's very nice to have you on board for that, even though I'm not.
Yeah, I'd love to
Thank
help.
you very much. Thank you very much.
I've been
don't
sick
like
for
being
like a month though, so.
Well, that's
Oh,
very
boy.
good. I hope you feel better.
So also,
Me too, dude. I sound like Lawes Greffen right now.
Oh
Oh,
God,
dude.
Peter!
oh, Peter.
I'm
Peter.
holding iced tea.
I don't know how
Exactly.
accurate either of you are at that.
Wow,
That's exactly how I
that's,
feel.
That's I'm into that.
Oh, Dad! No,
Boston, man. I love that Boston accent.
Dad! No, that's
That's a-
not okay.
That's a Rhode Island accent, man.
Rhode Island, Boston.
That's exactly
sounds
what
like
it
New
is,
York,
Peter.
kinda.
That is not okay,
But,
Dad.
It's all around New York, right?
God.
but
Well,
Then
Darren,
if the
Canadian
sword-
on the West Coast.
how's this
Darren,
going to?
assuming you're watching the stream
Excellent
right
question.
now.
I can't. I don't know how. Where is it? It won't pop up.
The stream,
YouTube.
YouTube.
That would make sense.
It's in the content announcements if you click it.
Let me see. I'm on my phone. I was just like, hey, there's a lot of people in this chat area, and I clicked on it, and then I was like, oh.
Oh, have
Hello.
You, have you
Welcome.
wait, fully fucking English your words, Mickey. All right. Have you
You got this.
seen one of my art streams yet?
Maybe in a past life. I don't know.
I
Let
was.
me see. I'm
She
thinking on it.
is very new, so
No,
I.
that's why I asked. That's be sensitive. Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah, she.
There. I think I'm in there right now. Look at that. That looks fantastic.
So she is that is one of our main antagonists for our new visual novel game we're working on.
That's beautiful.
And that is the Black Hand. She is amazing. I love her design. And yes, she does remind people of Himiko Toga, but I will say again, her design as a concept actually predates the entire My Hero Academia manga.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the first thing that I got from just seeing it from far away was like Toga vibes, but that's just because anything with like shorter hair and like creepy eyes is immediately gonna come off as Toga.
It's just become a trope now.
I just think more of Yunagasai than anything else. Like, to be fair, like that's where my brain always goes before like it goes to Toga.
So
Typical.
Fair.
what is happening on screen here is this is a still from her introduction scene that will be happening, and in that scene she ended up severing some dude's hand and is now waving goodbye.
You know, as you do.
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course,
I
as
do
you
that.
do.
I do that every Tuesday.
It's polite, you know.
Why
I
don't
did
you
it-
just
I
give them
did
a
it.
hand?
I did it. I did it fucking today, man. Today's Tuesday.
Straight up. I was showing my
This is-
kids how to do it.
This game is gonna be beautiful.
Like, the neighbor said hi to me this morning, and so I took the severed hand and I said hi back, and which
There you
actually I did actually say hi. Like, it was the first time meeting this neighbor.
Which
Like-
one? The Larry's owner?
Yeah, Larry's, but it wasn't the young girl that we've seen before. It was another woman.
Older
Uh,
woman, glasses.
I mean, yeah, she had glasses. I wouldn't say
Yeah.
she's older, but I mean,
like
compared to the other girl,
like,
yes.
like mid to late 30s kind of thing.
Yeah, like, it was my first time meeting her, and it was kind of sudden. She like, I was just sitting there, and I was outside with Artemis, and all of a sudden I hear hello, and I look over, and I'm like, oh, hello.
Yeah, no, Shadow, you're absolutely right. Like, I 100% expect people to be like, oh, you just ripped off Himiko Toga. And it's like, the thing is, though, is let people think that because I know for a fact that that is not the case. Like, legit, Check is over 12 years old now.
Yeah.
It's over 12 years old, but plus, I'm sure there's going to be differences between the actual characters.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think the basic
Artemis.
design is what people will just go off of, because I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan, and I have a Dragon Ball Z OC that I made before Xenoverse even existed. And people are like, "Oh, that's a cool Xenoverse OC." I'm like, "That's not what she is." And some of them say she looks like Caulifla. I'm like, "She existed before that character was even in the manga." So
Yeah, no, I get that. I do.
Sometimes people get similar ideas. It's just how the world works.
well, honestly, it's also when you come up to the, like, if we're gonna get super fucking deep on it, there's literally, like, next to nothing in the world that's created uniquely at this point. There's always going to be a reference back to something already exists to that extent, to that affluent, to that nod. And the reality as well is that people are always going to seek some, like, familiarity in something that they see. So
Yeah, also, can you do me a favor, Miki, real quick?
Yes! Yes!
Throw that hand at
Yes,
right now.
she has become me. Yes.
yeah.
Also, I hear Artemis in the background. Hi, Artemis.
She's whining like a baby.
Will you please zoom in on her face real quick, because
Don't do it.
Do it.
Don't do it. Don't listen to him. It's a lie.
that goddamn thing. Oh, I love it.
You didn't say anything about my character's Fang. What's up with that?
I did, actually.
No, you didn't.
I did, yes.
No, you didn't.
Right out.
I was there, man. I was there.
Cotton 4K.
Cotton 4K.
I literally have no idea what's going on, but
60 FPS, 4K.
I think I remember Anthony actually asking what the fuck that meant, and I was like, bro, how do you not know what that means?
You got a thing for fangs, Tony?
Dude, fucking like the snaggletooth, like, I love it.
So just one fang. You're not into vampires.
Dude, fucking
Just a
Midna,
single
Imp
fang.
Midna, do not get me started on Imp Midna.
Ew! You like imps, huh? Well, I mean, you know what?
Hips, though.
You're with me, so that makes a lot of sense, because I'm 5'3". I'm like short as fuck. So that makes a lot of sense, actually.
There you go.
Now that I think about
sorry
it.
to interrupt this, but part of me is also just doing Duolingo, and I'm a JoJo fan. For reference, guess what word came up? Hint, it's a stand cry.
I hate everything.
Hey, Yuki, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, when JoJo's mentioned, people tend to cringe.
I've never
love it,
watched
though.
For good fucking reason.
I can't wait until the next season comes out.
Oh, part 6 is going to be awesome.
Part 7 is my all-time favorite, and I can't wait until that comes out.
Steel Ball Run, dude.
Sumdom 55,
race
and then
across
as a joke,
America.
don't really dismember people in you don't really dismember people in real life? Well, you better fucking hope not. Because if so, something's wrong with you, and then I'd have to say, stop it. Get
Yeah.
some
Help.
Have a good night.
Later, Joe.
Good night.
Again.
I mean,
Jesus, it's 11. It's almost 11:30. Holy hell. Okay.
That is-
I mean, so what you're
you have to go right now.
so what you're saying is, like, you don't do that? Like,
See you, Darkon.
Thankfully, you say see ya, but I'm leaving too. That was our promotion. The promotion is that the Czech light novel's coming. I'm
Okay.
also out of time.
All right.
At all.
Bye.
Later.
Fine.
See ya!
I will let
So yeah,
you
guys,
get out of it this time.
we are super excited to begin, work for the light novel, or not light novel, Jesus, visual novel.
visual novel.
And
Light novel.
Like, again, the Black Hand is one of my favorite characters to write for. I love her scenes. And I say write for her is kind of a misleading term, because she lets her actions do the talking for her.
Poku. How?
I hear child.
No, you don't.
I
No, you
do.
don't.
I very
No.
much do.
No, you
I
don't.
would-
Many years of being a babysitter has like, yeah, no, I the moment I hear a child, I'm like, all right, I need to start acting wise.
Hey, dude.
Hello.
He's just hanging out. Don't worry. He's playing Minecraft.
Oh,
Oh, dude,
God.
same.
Ew.
He's 4. He's chilling.
Oh, dude, same.
Like a villain.
I know, right?
All of us are chilling.
Are you sure?
My name's Elliot. My name's
Elliot.
Elliot.
Hello,
That's
Elliot.
a great
Hi.
Elliot.
The cutest of names. And
But I'm
the
playing
cutest of
Minecraft.
colors.
Look.
Aw, he played Minecraft. Oh.
He's too cute for his own good. He knows it.
He's like,
Oh, that's the
I
worst
get-
when they know it.
I get what I want, and I
Yeah,
know
exactly.
I know how to use my cuteness.
My niece
Yeah, the
is
worst part is I have
same
2 of
way.
them.
Of course you do.
Oh, goodness.
Say hi, Luna. This one doesn't talk. Say hi.
Oh,
That's about it.
That was close enough.
Yeah, she's 1. She's a baby.
But with that, so with that,
Wait, full stop. What's her name?
Luna.
You don't live. Very interesting. One of my coworkers also has a 1-year-old named Luna, but I think that it's.
I don't think we live in the same place.
I don't think we. Yeah, I don't think so either. For a second, I was like, "There's no fucking way."
That would be really cool, but I doubt it. I live in Vegas.
Yeah, no, we're good.
but
No.
I love the line art, Miki. Like this is.
Oh,
like,
it's
This is a
fantastic.
secondary sketch. You guys don't. I don't know that. You guys maybe. Who? Full. You guys maybe don't realize the wisest of decisions that you made in deciding to do a visual novel versus a full-blown comic, because it means that I get to go honky frickin' dory on the art. So this is sketch number 2. This is not the line art.
Oh my God! So yeah, right
Look
there.
at that.
With that said, Miki, though, I do have an early meeting that I have to be to tomorrow.
No,
so
you're fine. I
Yeah.
too need to. I should have gone to bed 25 minutes ago.
But oh my God, I fucking love the Black Hand. This is, like I said, guys. I'm so excited to show you what we have planned. You guys are in for a hell of a treat.
Can you love me? What?
That'd be a bold choice, is to have her not talk at all. That'd be a huge difference from Toga.
No,
Well, so
I
that
mean
was-
that was actually they
that
thought
was-
about
yeah,
that.
that was actually going to be like the original take, that we were going to have her be monosymbolic at most.
But then a lot of people would probably say she's like Neo.
So we're gonna be she's gonna have more dialogue than we originally planned, but she's not gonna be super talkative. She's gonna be a very expression and action heavy character. That's gonna be a lot about how she communicates. She will talk. She will have the giggle.
Apparently, I have a cute giggle. Again.
Oh, no, you did a giggle earlier that was just like, it was adorable, and I thought it was Benny at first. I thought it was Benny that did it, and
To give you guys context, we were basic bitching. We were playing League of Legends. And
need
if I
more
recall that,
context.
if I recall, that was the Viger game.
I don't remember.
Maybe I know we won, and I know I'm pretty sure I was playing Felkaz, and the whole reason was because
Then yeah, no, that was the Viger game, because
I went in hard.
Felkaz, Misfortune, Viger.
Yeah, that was the only game we won.
Yeah, you guys are really fucking lacking on the reminding me to save, because I haven't saved once yet.
Ooh, Miki save.
But yeah, no,
Good
fucking.
now. I did it for myself. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
But no, the best part about that game was Asha be like, fucking Viger and his goddamn laugh.
It's annoying. It's really fucking annoying.
I fucking love Viger's laugh. It's so funny.
But like, I think the most annoying part about it is that it's not like something that happens every now and again. It happens like he giggles constantly, like he laughs constantly. So it gets to a point where it's like really fucking annoying. I'm just like, I get it. You're a homicidal fucking yordle. I get it, man. I get it. But just shut the fuck up.
You know, the thing is, though, is like, for a while, I was actually able to do his laugh pretty convincingly.
Yeah, no, and if you would have continued to do that, I would probably smack the living shit out of you and be like, shut the fuck up. Like, straight up, I'd be like, all right, so this isn't working out.
Completely off topic. I actually wanted to ask what kind of tablet you use.
Oh, the Hoyon Canvas, 22.
Is it a screenless or is it screen on?
Screen on.
See, I want one of those. I have a stupid screenless Huey on.
Dude, I literally drew on a fucking bamboo, like a Wacom bamboo for years.
I did too.
The one I drew on for years didn't even have a name.
The one that I gave mine to Richie, but I had used it to like I did a lot of editing stuff on Photoshop, and so I used it. Now I have I can't remember exactly the full name, but it says XP Pen on it. And it's a
I've heard of those.
It's I think it was like 400 something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like extremely expensive, but it wasn't cheap either.
And it's like the type that you draw on though, like
yeah, it's got a screen and yeah.
Right. Anyway, guys, with that,
yeah, I like
I do immediately have to duck out.
All right, later, dude.
Fine, bye.
No.
So with that being said, the sketch is complete for this, so I can end my day with at least knowing I did something. So with that being said, Daring, what's your preferred name?
You were really close. It's Daring.
Well, shit. All right. Daring, one of the things that I do towards the end of my streams is I have a small segment for everybody who joined to have the opportunity to plug a project that they're working on, something current that they're doing, just as a way to, you came in and you helped me build content, so I want to give back in what ways that I can. I always go in order of those who are top to bottom in the Discord call. So Chara, that would throw you under the bus to start us off.
So, I am Shara Zorel. Please check out my YouTube channel, Shara Zorel. If someone could link that in the chat, that would be great. Thank you very much.
Will you send it to me in a DM and I will link it?
Sure. Nothing too exciting voice. Oh, no, wait. There is actually going to be a video, I think it's coming out tomorrow, that I am doing with Kronk Force, where I play Ariel, as in Little Mermaid Ariel.
Okay.
Is that coming out tomorrow?
It's supposed to be coming out tomorrow. It's a weird video, but
Right
I think it's
on.
going to turn out very well.
Nice. Nice.
That's my pitch.
All right.
Okay, there's that, and then sorry, I don't think I got a chat with your thing, but I'll post it as soon
Hang on, I'm sending it your way.
Perfection. All right, Chibi.
There we go.
What you want to shout out today?
I mean, I could shout out a lot of things, but I don't think it would be one appropriate. And I don't really have anything going on. I've been kind of slacking on when I'm gonna start streaming again. Now that all of the work has been done, like the fence and the solar panels, and just
Spooky streams.
I've been planning on getting back into streaming, but then like I get woken up several times in the night, or like I just have a really rough night and I'm just like fuck, I don't want to do anything but sleep. So but at that, and like I really don't have anything to play. I don't have the funds to even get anything to play, so I don't really have anything spoopy to play for spoopy streams. So but I mean, if you wanna, be let aware when I guess I start streaming again, you could join the Discord.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to keep up on our news.
Yeah,
YouTube's algorithm.
I would make a announcement, letting everyone know, hey, I'm gonna be streaming. And I would probably also do the same on Twitter, but you have to be an adult to follow me on Twitter. So if
you are, you can go there.
Yeah, you could go there. I was about to link it, but then I was like, no, probably a bad idea, just because like anyone could just follow, and yeah, so like I have to do like I have to like make sure people have like their ages, or like I know for a fact how old they are, or not like exactly how old they are, but know that they're of age. So yep, you have to be over 18 and above to follow me on Twitter, because I do not say for work stuff, and if I find out you're not of age, I will, I don't know, let Twitter know and get you banned off Twitter. I don't know.
I'll be disappointed.
I would be very, 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 very mad.
Don't make she be mad. You will like her when she's mad.
But yeah, if you want to know when I start streaming again, there is a link to the Discord in the description below. So that'll keep you updated. And hey, if you don't care about my streams, which is fine, but just want to chat with us in general, you should join our Discord if you haven't already, because the fun times be had there sometimes. Fun times. Like the shit that gets posted on our Discord server. Oof.
That's a good description.
It's something. It's absolutely something.
Pretty tame.
I don't know, man. Have you seen her not safe for work?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's pretty tame.
All right.
Yeah, but that is pretty much it. So there you go.
Cool.
Who's next?
Thank you. All right. Daring is next. So, Daring, if you want to shout out any of your current projects, a YouTube channel, Instagram, or other social media, now is your chance.
So I was going to shout out my most recent project that's on a second channel of mine, and I was like getting the link and I was like ready, and it fucking got taken down from copyright again for the third time, even though we've won 2 appeals already. So I'm a little salty, but
we understand that.
Is it a Toei animation?
Yeah, it's just annoying because I've won the appeal twice now, and they
problem.
fucking took it down again.
Yeah, Toei Animation is, or rather, not Toei Animation. YouTube.
No, it's Toei.
No. The thing is, Toei is doing the claiming, yes, but YouTube is purposely gets in the way of Toei claims. Like they mucked everything up. We know from personal experience.
Yeah, so I'm salty about that, but I guess, if they wanted to check out, I have a YouTube channel, I haven't updated it in a while, but it's my same username, Daringasha KS.
If you chat me your link, I will link you in the description.
Let me find.
Or you mean in the chat?
Yes.
Do you want it in the YouTube chat or like a DM?
Oh, you can DM me. That's fine. Because it won't let you probably post in the chat. Probably not. Righto. Doger. I suppose that means you're up for the bat.
I mean, there is, of course, Roller Skates Abridged that's going to be coming out, which is the remake of our old school Roller Skates Abridged, which is basically Air Gear. I mean, it is Air Gear. It's Air Gear. It's Air Gear.
It is.
It is. We're not passing something off as Air Gear. No, it is. Trust me.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if
some other anime we said was Air Gear? It's not Air Gear.
It's a full reboot, by the way. Like
Yes.
there is, yeah.
Yeah, full reboot, full remake. It's gonna be interesting. There's gonna be some callbacks and some neat things. Like if you watch the old series, you're gonna look at this and you're gonna be like, "Ha, that's funny because that was funny."
Yeah.
Or things like that.
There's an actual plot this time.
There's a plot. Holy crap! Yeah.
Don't let him lie to you. I help write for it. There's no plot.
Anything I'm working on specifically that's not Fat Dog related. Nothing really particularly. There's a couple scripts on the table, but not quite. There is something that's sort of floating around between me and Cody, though.
That's correct.
Yeah, there's an idea there. There's
Wow.
nothing,
There. Yeah.
nothing set in stone or been scheduled or anything like that.
But the idea has been tossed around and not a bad one.
Man, didn't know
if you're into DC Comics, this might be in what you're in for, or what you're hoping for.
I mean, I've recently got into it, but mostly just to piss people off. But I mean, look, when people get offended over a fucking kiss, it's just
that's. I'm so happy people are mad. I'm like, yes, be mad. Let it go to mainstream news so people can see this.
I think the funniest part about it is that people actually think it is like I don't want to say because of like to spoil for anyone, but Doger knows what I'm talking about. People actually think it is the guy and not his son. Like
yeah, because they look at it and it just says Superman. And they're like, what?
Yeah, see, I wasn't going to say anything because of spoilers, but okay.
It's all over Facebook. But
oh, okay. Yeah, not everyone uses Facebook, my guy.
No, that's good.
Well, sweet. All right, thanks for sharing. I think then that brings us to Cody. What you got going on, Cody?
Oh man. Well, I'm gonna be traveling, so. But that's
you're gonna visit me, right, motherfucker?
Probably not.
Wow. Holy shit, we're not friends.
I'm only in town for 2 nights, and I'm there for a specific purpose, but I don't know.
Well, you know what?
It could be that specific purpose.
I will come visit you.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
I am way cooler than Cody.
Cody's not
so I'll
my
come
friend
visit
anymore. It's cool. We're fine.
Damn.
You've witnessed the end of a friendship live on stream. I'm sorry, chat.
I mean, it's probably not their first time. Hello. Like they've probably seen a lot of streamers' friendships end on stream all the time.
All jokes aside, no, we are still friends. If you find some time, hit me up, or I can recommend some good foodstuffs or whatever, because Nashville is a great place.
I shall. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go to Nashville for other reasons, musical reasons.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say get drunk,
I
but
literally thought he was gonna say Broadway, but
Like
I'm
Broadway,
all-
Broadway's is all right, but nah, I want to see like the musical aspect of it.
Yeah, I want to see
Nice.
the music scene there. It's pretty cool. I wanna.
So what you're saying is you're into country.
I'm into bluegrass specifically.
All right.
Oh, then you need to go to Kentucky because that's where the bluegrass is.
There's a Nashville scene too.
I guess this
Yeah.
is my turn, doesn't it? All right. Cool.
I don't want to go to Kentucky for reasons.
Yeah, you don't want to go to Kentucky.
I found an alternative, and it's Nashville.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna say. So, yeah. Go on ahead, Miki.
Lit. Hi, my name is Miki. I'm Mac Studio Inc. So separately, I technically, I guess, have a very unofficial, non-incorporated studio of my own. It's for art. I do commissions, where I basically take on your art requests. A lot of what you are probably seeing on the screen are commissions that I've either picked up from Fat Dog, Tony, or might be my own personal art, like this butterfly piece right here or it's technically a moth, but whatever, is my own, just what I do for fun. I do have a YouTube channel, so for example, I do speed paints, so you actually can see this particular image as well as several others that I'm about to pull up, drawn live in speed paint. So yeah, that's what I do personally. So that's Mac Studio Inc. As you can see down in the bottom left-hand corner, it's spelled INK rather than INC. Aside from that, I am also the lead artist for Fat Dog's latest original content creation, Check, which we actually started working on some today. For the visual novel game, which is pretty neat. And then additionally, I will be doing my first voice acting role with Fat Dog in the upcoming Air Gear Abridged. So definitely, if you guys support my art page, I really would love if you would also support that and make sure that you give it a watch when it comes out onto the channel. If you want to know when it comes out onto the channel or how you can keep up with these streams and when they're happening, distracted. I threw up something that's not finished yet.
That bunny girl with the sewing
That's a D&D
needle, and that's really cool.
That is actually one of Shadow
that.
Reaper's D&D characters. So this is one of the commissions that Shadow Reaper asked me for. So is this one. This is also a D&D character. This one was from Rick, actually, who I have not heard from in a while. Hope he's doing all right. All that aside, gosh, what was I saying? I got super distracted.
I love that one.
Hang on, back to it. So, yes, I am the lead artist for that, and then I'm doing the voice acting. Right, Discord. There we go. Sorry, ADHD brain. I have to backtrack. So if you guys want to keep up to date on when these art streams are going to be happening, or if you want to keep up to date on when we're posting new videos, you can definitely check them out at our Discord, which Nightbot, no, that's the donation one. Nightbot mentioned it somewhere at some point in time during this chat, guaranteed. I just don't know. Yeah, you just scroll up just a little bit. Nightbot has posted that. I'll grab the link and I'll post it too. Fuck it. So that's the Discord channel for the Fat Dog Studios. You can actually have the opportunities to chat with some of your favorite Fat Dog people. You can chat with other Fat Dog fans, keep up to date on the latest content. You also get content updates for the Fat Dog Gaming channel. And you learn about different Patreon opportunities. So with our Patreon, we do actually have several different reward tiers, where, you know, up to our executive producers who have the ability to actually join in some of the writing processes. They get to, you know, participate sometimes in you know, trials of some of the newest content. On occasions, add their input. They are able to get their likeness put into the visual novel check game, and a lot more along those lines. So definitely helps you to keep up to date with what's going on from that perspective. Methinks that about covers it. So if you guys wanted to check me out on either YouTube or Instagram, I linked my YouTube into the description. That's where you can see speed paints. My Instagram has pictures of my face as well as a lot more art that I don't do speed paints for. So if you like what you see on the speed paints, you can definitely also follow me on Instagram for more content.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll like what you see there. She's got a nice face too.
Oh, thanks! It's there. It's a face.
It's a face.
There's some cosplay stuff.
Shush.
It was my cosplay page, and then COVID hit, and I realized that I really don't have enough cosplay content to justify having a cosplay page. But I sure the fuck got art, so you know.
On a side note, on her cosplay, I forget what it was called. That blonde chick with robot arms.
Violet Evergarden.
Violet Evergarden cosplay, next fucking level.
Oh, come on now, jeez.
Need to come up with a new cosplay idea. I haven't done a new one in a long time.
All right,
I'm good at doing the Mario, but I need a new one.
There's no need for you guys. You guys have literally plugged everything I would have. So thank you so much, guys.
Oh,
I'm going to bed. I'm super tired.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's all right.
That's
Good night,
fine.
everyone.
It cuts time.
With that being said, wherever you guys are, I hope that you have a good night, a good morning. You know, whether you're watching from the past, the future, the present, I really want to thank you all for coming in, because this channel just simply would not be what it is without you, the viewers.
Agreed.
And turning as the turntables turn, putting that on to those who joined me on the call. Also, a really big thank you to you guys, as I remind you every week I would be very awkwardly floundering around by myself. And nobody wants to see that. So you guys actually provide a lot of entertainment and help me to keep this particular Tuesday night stream at least moderately successful. So without you, I would be doomed. So thank you for joining me. I really, really do appreciate it. So a good night to you guys wherever you are, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. Have a wonderful
Thanks
time.
for having me with
everyone.
you.
Later.
Bye.